We're live. Well, I'm live. I don't know if anybody's here. Do I have plugged it away? No. I don't have the ears today. I ditched them downstairs and I don't know where they are. For anyone who's in yet. I don't think anyone's in yet. Yeah, we'll wait. This is a very unserious stream today. I don't even know what I'm doing. Bogus Throne. That's kind of actually a really cool name. Hello, how are you? I don't have plans, specific plans. I'm just hanging out. Caught a live stream for once. Yeah, I don't live stream very, like, routinely. Also, hello, everybody. Noble Clover, Serenity Moon. Is that Zerzion? Is that how you say your name? I always get confused with X's. Have I eaten? Staying hydrated? No. Well, I mean, drinking coffee, but can't eat right now. I got gut rot. Pickle. Hello. My stomach's chewing on my backbone and it makes me too nauseous to eat, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait till it stops and then I can go eat. You should have eaten earlier, Courtney. Well, yeah, I should have, but I should do a lot of things that I don't do. Like, I should have planned something for this stream. I don't know, I just kind of decided that I wanted to stream without really thinking it through that much. Theme of the channel. DS3 grind still, ate some guava, finished my pyro build at a level 100. Nice. Yes, but Panda or Zers works well. Okay, I'll probably go with Panda because it's easier to remember. I'm so bad with names, actually. It's kind of really funny. Kind of really? That's an oxymoron, Courtney. Smoke some weed. I like the plushie behind me. Thank you. That is, I don't know. She doesn't have a name. I have not named her yet. I've had her for a good while. It was one for me at a fair. The welfare fair. Oh, fuck. I'm like all in the corner here. My house is a mess and I don't want you guys to see most of it, so my camera's in a weird position. I also got new weed jars. Look at it. Look at it. It's a little jar. It's a UFO and it's sucking up a cow. I love it so much. Now I have something to listen to while I build kits. Oh god. Oh, the pressure. The pressure. I don't know. I kind of got it into my head the other day that people want to keep if certain people want to keep calling me like catty and a bully, then I can show them what a catty bully is, but we'll see how much of that mood I get back into today. You passed your driver's exam? Well, fucking congrats, Mark. So cute, right? I love Spencer's. I got it at Spencer's. I got the last one that they had in stock in store, but they do have them online too. I got another one too. Hang on a second. I'll show you guys it because it's really cute. And then I got this one because I needed a big one for like, because I order like an ounce or two of weed at a time. I have a lot of weed on me. So the little one's not going to hold it all, but this is the big one that holds, the majority of the weed. And it's all like Nightmare Before Christmas, fucking, hang on a second. I'm dropping my bong. I almost threw it on the ground and broke it. Just trying to fucking show you guys these things. Why are you upside down, you bitch? That one's not upside down. They're all like little coupons, like little Nightmare Before Christmas, like old, like magazine style coupons. It's so cool. I almost destroyed it. I gotta be real with Chief. Okay, be real with me. I'm cool with that. I fully support you being. Hey, let's not drop jars. Yeah, I know. Just attacking my computer, it's okay. And it's got a little pumpkin on the top too. It's adorable. Oh, I know I've got perfectly good reasons to be catty. It's do I want to sink down to their level? And then sometimes I just think, you know what? Yes, yes, I fucking do. Um, I'm just getting real sick of the, oh my god, it's a joke. Why are you mad at a joke? No, see, jokes are funny. You know, jokes are like, oh, Sai wants to call herself a gremlin. Do you hear that, ladies? Don't get this particular lesbian wet. You will live to regret it. That's a fucking joke, Sai. Jokes are funny. Like your fucking face. I mean, I don't even know what Sai fucking looks like, so I can't actually say that with full conviction, but I just wanted to say your fucking face. Like, I don't know. I find it really funny when someone's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh my god, you're being like so mean," and like, "Oh my god, it was just a joke," and like, "Why don't you find it funny?" and "Why are you just being so uptight about a joke?" Bitches, all I did was call you limp dick fucking morons for making a joke that's not even a joke and not even fucking funny. Why are you mad? If I ain't got no right to be mad, why the fuck are you mad? Why are you mad that I called you a limp dick fucking moron if I'm just a fucking delusional victim with a victim complex? If victim is my only redeeming quality, then why do you care that I think you're a fan of my sister? Why you mad, bro? As a Kremlin lesbian, that was funny, Courtney. Do a course on comedy. Oh god, no. I'm not actually that funny myself. I just statistical averages are what I bank on. So if I say enough jokes, one of them's bound to be funny. 9 times out of 10, they just fucking aren't. It's so delusional, right? Like, but apparently I'm the one who's delusional, and it's like, oh, Courtney's triggered. Bitches, me being angry at your dumbassery is not me being put emotionally back into the position I was put in when I was being raped by my siblings, okay? I don't know if some of these dumbasses know what fucking the word triggered means, but triggered doesn't mean upset, okay? Triggered implies that you have triggered a PTSD flashback in somebody with severe trauma, indicating that you have put them in an emotional and mental state akin to when they were being attacked by their abuser, and thus they are reacting emotionally from their abuse and not the reality of what's happening. Me going, that's not a joke. It's simply trivializing my abuse as well as the abuse of everybody else who's too afraid to speak out because you dickheads keep acting like this, is not me emotionally in the same fucking mindset of being a 4-year old being held down by my half brother or a 13-year-old asleep and being raped by my sister. Okay? They're not the same fucking thing at all. I'm simply having an emotional reaction to your dumbass public actions, and because you're so afraid of feeling emotions that aren't anything but patting yourselves on the back or stroking your own dick, you think that must be PTSD. There's a big fucking difference. I'm an adult, so I threw it on the ground. That's right. Wait, what? Her and her fans' reasons for defending Vivzie is misogyny, and people are just jealous of her success. What? What? I don't give a flying fuck about VivziePop's success. I think she's an insufferable twat and I don't fucking like her and I got no interest in supporting her goddamn work. It's nothing to do with jealousy. There's a lot of people who draw better than I am. I like VivziePop's art style and I kind of find that disappointing because she turned out to be such a trash human being. I don't give a fuck about somebody else's success. Bitches, I don't want grandeur in my fucking life. I don't need to make mansion millions of dollars in 2 shows on Netflix. Are you kidding me? I don't want that much fucking tying up my free time. What, I'm jealous that she works with fucking people who fetishize real world abuse? Why would I be jealous of that? Like, people don't like Vivzie because of Vivzie's fucking actions, but it's kind of a running theme with Sai that she just can't seem to see past a show that's made for tweens. And I know people are going to argue, oh, no, Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel aren't made for tweens. It's totally adult humor because they swear and they make sexual references. Yeah, so do tweens. And you know who typically finds that, like, funny when it's done repeated ad nauseum? Fucking tweens! VivziePop took the fucking lowbrow, barely humor that was in South Park, stripped any of the fucking satirical fucking nature or even political commentary out of it when they do fucking happen to have it in there, and ran with it. And this recent generation of morons, no offense, but to be honest, when y'all get to be my age and older, you're gonna think the next generation is morons. It's just kind of part of growing up. Kids are dumb. I'm sorry. You just are. You haven't learned yet. Because like the fucking generation of morons that she's fucking targeting don't understand like that the fucking lowbrow humor was supposed to be tied with like actual satirical fucking political commentary. Like I know everybody thinks Man Bear Pig was just some big joke, but it was actually a fucking like it was commentary on the whole like global warming thing. Like I watched Hell of a Boss when it first started. I watched like the pilot for Has Been Hotel because like one of my best friends who's getting married soon, like she was really into those back when they were like back on YouTube. She got me into them. And it's just and like I liked it at first. I liked the premise, I liked the art style, I liked the voice actors except for Gabe cuz fuck you, you goddamn child groomer. Um Wait, didn't the South Park guys admit climate change was real? Well, okay, so the South Park guys, like Trey and fucking what's his name, they never thought that climate change wasn't real. Like the whole Man Bear Pig episode was it was about like the fucking the side of people who were trying to argue that it wasn't real. Like this is why it's so hard to explain satire. Like it just the episode wasn't saying that climate change wasn't real. It was just a fucking it was commentary on how easy it is to whip people up into a frenzy over something that very much just could have fallen out of somebody's mouth. Cause like the whole thing about the Man Bear Pig episode is dudes talking about oh thanks Mark Jesus way to go also fuck somebody else joined there and I didn't say anything because I was talking singing guy welcome thank you for joining. Like the other thing about the Man Bear Pig episode is like dude who drops literally the phrase man bear pig, he's pulling it out of his ass. He's talking about something that he thinks is completely made up, and then by the end of the episode, you find out it's fucking real. There actually is a man bear pig, and he was talking about something real. He just didn't realize it because he thought he was making it up. Yeah, and it was like basically about how Al Gore was talking about fucking the way he was talking about climate change and how he was pulling shit out of his fucking ass, and yet a good portion of what he said also happened to be end up being true, but he didn't know that. He thought he was making it up. And that's now, I'm not sitting here saying South Park is like the pinnacle of comedy, but like you got to remember, I grew up in the South Park era. Okay, I grew up when South Park first started, and when they were like strictly more not just satirical, but political. Like, don't get me wrong. Once the show got into where it is now, yeah, they try to touch on that political satire they used to do, but for the most part, it's just the lowbrow humor, and it's gone to shit. Um, it was about how yeah, but it was about like it's just oh fuck it's there's so many layers to it, and I'm not saying it's highbrow and it's like high fucking tactics, but it made the lowbrow humor somewhat excusable because it was kind of ham-fisting in a message that wasn't going to be gotten otherwise. Whereas like with VivziePop and her shows, it's just the lowbrow humor to keep the attention span of TikTok scrolling tweens. Another one because I ended up getting one of the first five. Oh, that's funny, actually. It's just, anybody who dick rides VivziePop, honestly, I find suspect. And that's not even talking about the show. Like, it's so funny because I pissed off the Helliverse fandom on Twitter because I was talking about VivziePop, and like, I don't like VivziePop, but I don't say shit about the show. I don't talk about the show. I don't say if it's a good show or a bad show. I don't talk about whether I like it or don't like it as of present time. I just simply say I don't watch it because I don't want to support her. And it's so funny because like the Helliverse fucking fandom, part of it went wild. This one dude went absolutely wild, losing like his shit, saying that I was like mad at the show and calling, like, saying all this shit about the show and trashing the show because of my opinions on Vivzie and all this shit or whatever. And I'm just sitting there going, my brother in cannabis, I didn't even talk about the show. I literally just said, no, some of us just don't like VivziePop and don't want to watch her show. And people will be like, you just don't understand the important messages and the highbrow tactics used in this show. Bitches, I didn't say whether I liked the show or not. I said I don't watch it because I don't like Vivzie. It's so funny. Honestly, if I want to watch a YouTube show that had a plethora of cussing, I'll rewatch The Most Popular Girls in School. Yes. Do you think some of these people are children or simps? The VivziePop dick riders? Simps. I think honest, well, no, to be quite honest, I think a lot of them are fucking kids. They're mostly children. They're fucking tweens that are so attached to the art style and the lowbrow humor that they find amusing right now that they get personally offended when somebody doesn't like their fucking comfort show or their fucking amusement. And like, bro, for every fucking VivziePop stan that gets their panties in a twist because I think she's a stupid twat who is absolutely suspect and really should have no business making shows for kids. Um, they like lose their mind as if I'm insulting their show and my opinion's going to be the downfall of the show and like I'm doing such damage to VivziePop. Guys, I'm pretty sure VivziePop doesn't give a flying fuck whether or not I like her. Like, I'm pretty sure she could be, like, probably in this chat right now watching me go, yeah, this dumb bitch really shouldn't have two shows, in my opinion, and I won't watch her shit, and fuck that stupid cunt. And, like, will go off and count her money she gets from her show and be perfectly fucking fine. So, like, if the show creator is fine, why are you, some piss baby on Twitter who has nothing to do with it, will never create it, will never work on it, will never have anything to do with it, and is not affected by its success one way or the other, so upset that I don't like VivziePop? Like, explain, please. Explain your parasocial hatred for me because of your parasocial obsession with a woman you have never met and never will meet in your life, and who doesn't even know you exist. You don't share my opinion on a cartoon? Prepare to be destroyed, right? Like, shit. Like Psy and her little gay space rock show. Like, bitch, you didn't make the show. The show is off the air. If it was as successful and well done as you like constantly rave about it, I'm pretty sure it'd still be on the air. Like, it died. Let it fucking die, you old hag. And then she'll sit there on her little high horse and be like, I'm older than all of you. Like, okay, so fucking prove it. Fucking act it. Act your age, not your bra size. Like, what the hell? I'm just misogynistic and jealous of her. Like, okay, all right. I'm the misogynist, says the man-hating fucking lesbian. Not you, Pickles. This just sounds like something Sai would say. Oh, no, she literally said it. You're just misogynist, and that's why you don't like VivziePop. No, 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 no. I don't like you either, Sai. Does that make me, like, lesbian phobic or some shit? I think Anne's a fucking dumbass. Does that make me biphobic or some shit? Don't fucking weaponize your sexuality with me. I will mock it. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a flying fuck what you do with your genitals as long as they stay away from kids. Your sexuality is as relevant to me as whether or not you wiped properly. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to interact with your genets. Ugh. Some people like to defend the things they're a fan on because they don't want to be wrong in something they love, right? Just fucking take the L. Just like grow a set of fucking balls. Just literally grow a set of just grow a fucking set of balls for the love of God. Give your balls a fucking tug. Grow the fuck up. And like understand that just because you like something doesn't make it good. I didn't realize you and Sai had some beef. Mild shocker. She cosplayed as my fucking rapist, an active pedophile, an active child groomer, and someone who produced and distributed child sexual exploitation material as a joke. Because apparently April Fools, I look like a pedophile, is really fucking funny to this bitch. And like I just want to say, if dressing up our YouTube channels as people's rapists is a funny April Fool's Day joke, does that mean I can dress my channel up to resemble Anthony's sexual assaulter and then film his reaction for a prank video? Is that what we're doing now? Is that the door we're opening? Not to mention Anthony is little. That's liable, Courtney. Bitch, if you were in my city, it'd be assault. Talk shit, get hit. Like, for fuck's sakes. Wait, who's doing that? Sai was doing that. Sai did that for April Fools, it's just a joke. And then pretended to like, did a parody of Lily. So she made a video in the style of Lily's videos, talking like Lily and using Lily's mannerisms. Wasn't she just making fun of Lily and not trying to offend you? Are you really gonna sit here and be like, it's just a joke? My guy, dressing up as a pedophile is not a fucking joke. Dressing your channel up to look like a pedophile is not a fucking joke. Trivializing the fucking abuse that not only happened to me, but happens to countless other fucking children who will continue to keep being quiet as long as dumbasses like Sai keep trivializing their fucking abuse is not a goddamn joke. You know what she's trying to do? Is make a fucking bag off of a pedophile because she doesn't give a shit about victims because she's never going to fucking be one. I don't know if my community posts have gone over people's heads, but I am not taking kindly to anybody pulling the, wasn't it just a joke? Not if you have 3 fucking brain cells to rub together, and clearly Sai only has 2. It's fan fucking behavior. Dressing your channel up, constantly making fan art, constantly rewriting her fics, constantly bringing up her OCs, having your fucking fans redo her fucking OCs is all fucking fan behavior. I'm so sick of people. Wasn't it just a joke? Where's the joke? Where's the joke? Where's the punchline? How are you making fun of somebody by copying them? That is the height of fucking flattery. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. Congratulations, you flattered a pedophile. The pedophile you constantly put yourself in a foot race with. The pedophile you constantly sit there and go, I understand a children's show better than the pedophile. Are you trying to tell us you're the better pedophile, Sai? Oh, Courtney, that's too far. That's reaching. Stop doing stupid shit then. Stop doing shit that makes you look like you might be outed yourself soon. Stop doing shit that falls in line with the actions of the fucking pedophile. It's a joke. How did that go over for Roseanne Barr? and she's an actual comedian. You're just a fuckwit on the internet, Sai. I'm so tired of that. Wasn't it just a joke? Wasn't it just a joke? Where's the punchline? Where is it funny? Where is it funny to like have half your fan base think for a second they're subscribed to a pedophile? Half your fan base that are fucking, you want to say, are ex-fans of Lily. Oh, you've turned so many fans of Lily, and we've already clearly established most of Lily's fans are children. So congratulations, you got Lily's child fan base. Is that what you always wanted? And if you're gonna sit there, and say, well, my fans are all over 20, that's still half your fucking age, bro. That should still be a fucking child to you. You're 40 fucking 2. Grow the fuck up. Go find an interest that isn't a fucking gay space rock show that isn't even on the air anymore. Go do something with your fucking life that isn't this goddamn pathetic. Because like I said, if that's a fucking joke, then my next video is going to be a prank video showing up on Anthony Gramilia's doorstep dressed up as his sexual assaulter. It's a prank, bro. She wanted me to read, not her fanfic, well, not the fanfiction. She wanted me to read the fucking Poke Madhouse. She wanted me to read Lily's lines in Poke Madhouse. And Poke Madhouse doesn't completely glorify my abuse. It's just the Violate arc that glorifies my abuse. Not to mention there's the glorification of the fucking incestuous undertones of the fucking two characters. Not to mention it trivializes and glorifies Lizzie's abuse at Lily's hands. But yeah, and then like Sai talks about wanting to have a dramatic reading of Stockholm. And now that her and Ant are gonna turn around and be like, can you prove that I said it? No, because I didn't take screenshots from your server when I was in there. I didn't take voice clips of you saying it on your fucking stream, on a VOD or whatever. But yeah, I've watched you fucking react to people in your server talking about a dramatic reading of Stockholm. I've heard the words dramatic reading of Stockholm come out your mouth, and I've been in the fucking server when you were discussing it. You know, a dramatic reading of Stockholm is distribution and production of child porn, you stupid twat. You are so lost in the sauce that your jokes are gonna lead you to actually making child porn. Sorry, your jokes. Either way, why would she suggest reading Stockholm? Because apparently child porn is funny when the writing's bad. And with Roseanne, people followed her because she could be funny. Yeah, well, you know what? Roseanne Barr is an actual fucking comedian with a long-standing history of making a lot of money off of her fucking jokes. And she made a joke that ruined her fucking career. Not only did it ruin her career, but when they rebooted her show that they fucking kicked her off, they went and slandered her old character on the show by making her have an entire fucking pain pill addiction through the entirety of the original Roseanne show. So yeah, it's just a joke. Bitch. Get fucked, you yeasty twat. Like, seriously, who the fuck thinks it's a good idea to ask a victim to voice a part in their abuser's comic? Because Sai doesn't give a shit about anybody but herself. Why do you think she works for a backyard breeder? What's wrong with her besides having the ego of being the Wikipedia page for Lily Orchard? Dude, honestly, like I said, at this point, it's fan fucking behavior. It's spurned fan behavior. It's literally, I'm mad that Lily Orchard talks shit about Steven Universe. Guess what, Sai? It was a bad show. Good shows stay on the air. I don't get Sai's sense of humor because she doesn't have a sense of humor. She has a lack of fucking empathy. At least write a book of insults. Yeasty twat is golden, right? Thanks. Man, I grew up with regular bullying. You had to shoot it back at him. She might as well just bang Lily already, right? No, no. See. Oh, but Mark, you can't say that because now you're erasing her sexuality as a lesbian. Fuck off, Sai. We all know you're a lesbian because no man wants to touch you. Don't think any woman wants to either. I think you're just a virgin. Massive virgin energy. Massive nobody wants to come near my sandy vagina energy. And because nobody wants to come near her sandy vagina, she has to resort to being the funny, cool weed aunt on YouTube for teens. Oh, sorry, 20-year-olds. Because it's so much better when you're 42. I'm sorry, who else do we know has recently used the they're over 20? You can still groom them. Fuck. Sigh, I don't care about SA victim scribbles. It's funny how SA is in her fucking name. Just straight up, someone needs to tell her to her face, you want to read CP, Sigh. Just to say she hasn't already. Wait, she doesn't fuck with trans chicks? Because obviously she fucks with pedophiles. I don't know, as far as I understand, lesbians don't like dick, so... Also, Sai has weird fucking, like, emotional reactions to pronouns and weird emotional reactions to identities that aren't lesbian, straight, or bi, or gay. She seems very much, a fucking boomer for somebody who should be a Gen Xer, or even an elder millennial. It's kind of pathetic. Like, bitch, you grew up in the talk shit, get hit era, the fuck around, find out era, the I will smack you in the street because you ran your mouth era, and you're pissy that you're pissing your pants and shitting yourself because I called you out on a fucking live stream on YouTube? Girl, what? Like, it's Sandy Vagina Twit. Oh yeah, that was magic. That was magic in the background. Lesbians don't like dick. I don't know, man. Depends on the lesbians and their genital preference. I don't know. Listen, I don't give a fuck what anybody does with their genitals as long as it doesn't involve kids, unless I want to interact with them. If I want to interact with your genitals, then yeah, obviously I give a fuck what you do with them. But if I don't want to interact with them, I don't give a fuck. Just keep them away from kids. This is behind the scenes. She thinks she can get away with it. Oh, fucking. Let me see the kitty. She's pooping. She's in the litter box. I don't know. I think because she like stands there every once in a while and goes pedophile bad, she thinks she has a shield to be like a fucking dingus. And like, congratulations, you're a lol cow. You've turned yourself into a lol cow. The void wants treats. I mean, always. Like, jokes are funny, okay? Jokes make people laugh, even if they're like kind of crossing the line and people go, oh, that's bad. Like, they'll still laugh. Um, and like, I'm sorry. For everyone who doesn't think that I get to be mad about this, bitch, it's my rapist. Yes, I fucking do. Sai unable to get girls at 42. Well, I mean, that might be the issue right there, is you're trying to go for girls and not women, but, so lesbians can fuck who they want, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying nobody fucks Sai. That's all I'm saying, is nobody touches that sandy vagina. Like, there are cobwebs in there probably older than I am. How do I feel about Malcom, by the way? How do I word this? How do I word this? I find it really, really amusing that Malcom wants to claim that I had a not safe for work chat with children in it when it was a weed chat that wasn't age gated, and I asked the kids to stay out of it while I figured out how to age gate it. And that is apparently not cool. We disavow, we don't stand, we don't abide. But he can sit on his unage gated live streams and talk about making dual meth pipe Valentine's Day merch. And that's not the exact same fucking thing. I think Malcom is in over his head. I asked actually asked oh my god, Lyle Convoy's here. Hello. I asked an entire server of edgelords if they'd ever dress up as a pedo to make fun of them. 99% voted no. Well, yeah, because again, imitation is the highest form of flattery. And if you're going to sit there, like, that's the other thing, is Sai's going to sit there and her fans and Anthony are going to sit there and be like, no, you don't get it. We're making fun of Lily. Okay, does Lily know that? Because if all you're doing is coming off, if all of what you're doing is coming off to her as flattery, as attention, as fan art, you know, like she's been basically telling you guys this whole time, you're not making fun of her. You're making fun of yourself. You're just too stupid to realize it. You are the fucking joke at this point because you think you're being insulting. She's taking it as flattery. You think you're giving some big own to show her fans that she's a hypocrite. She's just taking your $2 fucking. Sai wants to sit there and laugh at Sabine for sending her fucking super chats and sending her fucking donations to shit on her, to be like, dude, you're just supporting me. You're just giving me your money. You're just wasting your money. What are you doing? You're a fucking idiot. And then when they turn around and do the exact same shit with Lily, it's highbrow. It's big brain tactics. It's, you don't understand the 4D chess we're playing. Nah, bitches. You're Lily's Sabine. Congratulations. Didn't Lily use Sai's drawing as a PFP at one point? Yeah. Lily's used all the art Sai has made as fan art. Half the fucking memes that Sai's fans make of Lily end up in Lily's server as like GIFs and emojis and shit. You're giving her free art, you dumb twat. Any publicity is good publicity, people, with Sabine, until it's her doing the same shit. Exactly. She's strap riding a pedo. Yeah. You know, those two are banging behind closed doors, I'm telling you. Oh my god, that's funny. Sai and Ant probably smell their own farts. I'm still waiting for proof that Ant even has a wife, because at this point, I'm convinced it's a blow-up doll. Like, how do those conversations go at home? Oh, sorry, honey, I can't come to bed right now. I'll be at bed later. I need to stay up late cosplaying as a pedophile with my friend on the internet. No, sorry, honey, I can't come eat dinner right now. I'm too busy posting this photoshopped screenshot of an AI calling a My Little Pony YouTuber a snake in the grass on Blue Sky because she ratted me out on Discord. Like, are you truthful with your make-believe wife about what you do with your day, Anthony? Even when someone I knew did art for Lily with a secret message about Stockholm, Lily just edited it and kept the main art. Yeah, exactly. Her last stream had her drawing of Lily holding a book of two sisters making out. Yeah, again, can we please stop fucking making fan art of the shit that is like literally glorifying my abuse? Because Sai, I get that it's funny to you, but I'm the sister she wants to make out with. I'd love it if people would stop drawing that. That'd be fan-fucking-tastic. It's a joke. Why? Because you don't have a sister for somebody to draw you making out with? Go get raped by a crocodile, you stupid fuck. It's the only action you're ever gonna get. Where's the sense in that, Courtney? There literally was none, and that was the point. Lily's known for cropping, editing others' art to put in her live streams, or to put in her videos. She'll also just trace shit. Aunt married, little twink, really? I don't know, that's what he says, but he says a lot of shit. I ain't never seen proof of the wife. He just says that he's married. To, like, what? The internet pedophile? On like, are you married in Gaia online and you called that like real? Ooh, fuck. How the hell is this bitch not in jail? Lily, because fucking the government, like Canadian and the American government don't give a shit to about online crimes. If it's not a large scale pedophile ring and human trafficking, they don't give a fuck. Even the dude in Nova Scotia who got charged with uh having fictional child porn in his possession and distributing it, that was one of multiple charges that he had, and a lot of his other charges pertain to like real child sexual exploitation material, not just the fictional shit. So the fictional shit was tacked on as an additional charge, but if that's all they had, they wouldn't have charged him. Oh, convoy, what are you doing here? Oh, he is very and okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Anthony got really, really, really upset that apparently KP like told on him to me, even though we were talking before they were talking anyway. And so Ant went running to Lio because Ant thinks that me and KP are bullying him. So then Lio went and asked my permission to smack the dog crap out of him over it. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Wasn't there that Mr. Swirl guy here too? Who's, I don't know, somebody. Some people come in every once in a while and they're like, they want to. Most of the time, wait, how the hell is Mr. Swirlface allowed in the open sky? Who's Mr. Swirl? Did I miss something? Oh, you went to him because you saw him posting about it. Okay, my bad, my bad. The way I understood it was he went running to you. After all, you're a KP goon. So am I. So am I. We just don't know it. That one's my favorite. Oh my god. They're like, KP went running to Courtney. No, no, she fucking didn't. I was in KP's DMs talking mad shit about fucking Cy and Anthony. Mad shit. Going the fuck off. And then KP tells me that they were talking shit about her inside server. So KP goes in to talk about herself and defend herself. And fucking Ant and Side want to run with the theory that, oh, KP went to trigger Courtney because she knows exactly what'll trigger Courtney, and Courtney doesn't understand the full context in which she was brought up. Bitches, yes I do. I seem to understand the context more than these assholes on Tumblr know. They're like, oh, Courtney doesn't understand the context in which she was brought up. Where am I missing the context in a message that literally said, hey, KP, since you're here, what do you think about Courtney's recent behavior? Where's the context that I'm missing? There's no missing context needed for one, that, or we reserve the right to criticize her actions, which is literally what I quoted them as saying, and that's why they got all pissy. First of all, KP doesn't know what fucking triggers me. Why do you all think we're that close? Why does everybody think that me and KP are like, I don't know, lesbians for each other or something? We've only just barely crossed the boundary of being considered friends with each other, all right? Just because we had one thing in common, that being not liking my sister, doesn't make me friends with somebody automatically. Like, friendships are hinged off of a lot more than one simple fucking connection, like than one fucking thing you have in common, okay? Just because some friend like me and somebody else don't like Lily doesn't mean we're going to be friends. The missing context is, why didn't you run defense for us, right? Courtney doesn't understand the context in which she was brought up. Guys, you brought me up to try and get KP to talk shit because she was in there and you wanted her to talk shit. And I'm pretty sure if KP had talked shit and also shown me what you said, you wouldn't be calling her a snake. You're only calling her a snake because she didn't talk shit with you. Guess what? She didn't talk shit with me either. every time I was in her DMs talking mad shit about the two of you, she'd respond with, "Yeah, I don't really understand what's like. I don't. That's rough, buddy." Like she'd empathize, she'd sympathize. Sorry, she wouldn't empathize. She would sympathize. I would. That's what I call it. She's like, hit me with a "that's rough, buddy," and I'm not complaining about that because I didn't fucking expect her to just shit talk people with me. But she didn't even shit talk the two of you, so why do you think she's gonna go and shit talk me? KP's using you. For what? For fucking what? I have the smallest fucking subscriber count, the smallest fucking view count. I make the least amount of money. I have the least amount of reach. I am known the least amount of anybody on this in this fucking conversation. And I put out one video that she asked me if I wanted to do it because she was busy with another one about something that is very similar to my first fucking video calling out my own fucking groomer. Where am I being used, you dumbasses? I'm pretty sure being used would be only being messaged in order to get you Lily's address, and then you never speak to me again, and instead talk to your fucking echo chambers about how worried you are for my mental state. I'm pretty sure that's being used. I'm pretty sure the fact that you guys were talking shit about KP and her actions in server, and when she came in to fucking defend herself, you asked her to talk shit about me, and when she refused to do that, you called her a snake. I'm pretty sure that's you using KP. And also, Crimson Ender, shut the fuck up. Don't you, like, have a pedophile to go beg not to fucking go for a hike in the winter or something? Don't you have trash to ask not to take itself out? Why are you even here? Nobody's talking to you. Why did you even, and not to mention, bitch, you dropped a comment in my comment section. You had my Discord. If you had something to say, you could have messaged me directly, but you didn't because you want to run optics, because you want to get in the middle of bitch fests, you want to start fucking fights, and you want the fucking clout. Absolute bitch behavior. KP's using you. Horror, last time we spoke, you were begging Lily not to go for a fucking hike in the winter and trying as best as you fucking could to get somebody to get in contact with her to beg her not to do it. To the point I messaged you on Discord and said, hey, our father's number is easily fucking Googleable if you want to stop publicly asking the trash to take it, if you want to stop publicly asking the trash to not take itself out. Like, Crimson Ender is like out of this conversation and has been for a while, okay? Wanted to play Switzerland with staying like diplomatic and fucking non-biased on all sides, and then literally pops out of the fucking woodwork to go, KP is using you. What the fuck would you know? And then meanwhile, of course, I'm angry on a stream. So it's like, oh, Courtney's spiraling. Courtney's triggered. Courtney's mentally unwell. Courtney hasn't been in a good mental state for some time now. Man, with therapy like this, with fucking mental health professionals like this on the internet, who needs real therapy? Am I right? I mean, fuck. Why aren't you guys why aren't all you people fucking adjusting my medications and telling me which pills I should be taking? Come on now, Hop too. You're so fucking professional. Courtney, hashtag Courtney did nothing wrong. Crimson is barely in these discussions. Yeah, because Crimson wanted to play fucking Switzerland and try and stay fucking even on both sides, and then inevitably bowed the fuck out of it, came back in to start crying about, Lily, please don't take a hike in the Nova Scotia winter. It's so dangerous. It's fucking not. Jesus Christ. I slept in a fucking bus shelter in the Nova Scotia fucking winter. Bitch, it's not that bad. Plus, Lily is so fucking fat, she don't need a goddamn jacket. It's called blubber. It's natural insulation. If I went through what Courtney went through, I wouldn't be mentally stable. First of all, nobody's mentally stable. Second of all, yeah, like I have BPD. My emotions all the time are higher than like the average person's without BPD. That means my anger, that means my happiness, that means my sadness, that means being depressed or bitchy or what have you. I'm also a newfie, so I'm loud as fuck. And I have spent my entire life being told by people that I need to make my trauma smaller for their comfort, and no. Fucking no. Simply no. Well, you make me uncomfortable talking about this all the time. Okay. Be uncomfortable. You know what's uncomfy? Incestuous rape! Fuck. I realize Cy, Anthony, and Crimson can literally function without involving Lily, but the three of them choose not to. Right, right. And their fans will sit there and be like, well, who's gonna talk about Lily? Literally anybody but you. Anybody but you. Like, they sit there and act like they have to talk about Lily, or they have a right to fucking do all this shit simply because they have an internet fucking connection. Meanwhile, Sai is gonna sit there and be like, I don't want Lily to lose her platform because I don't want anybody to lose their fucking source of income. Bitch, she's a pedophile. She's raped people. She's groomed children. If she goes to prison, she's gonna lose her source of income. But no, Sai has literally advocated for her not wanting Lily's platform taken from her because she doesn't think it's fair for somebody to lose their fucking source of income. You don't get a source of income. You're not fucking, you don't have a right to a source of income. You don't have a right to a fucking job. You don't have a right to money. Ugh. And this same bitch is like, I care about victims. You can't even sit there with your fucking whole chest and say a pedophile shouldn't have a source of income. Because no, they fucking shouldn't. Ugh. Why is anyone worried about Lily's safety? Because they're fans. They are fans. It is fan fucking behavior. They don't want Lily to lose her platform because, oh my God, I don't want somebody to be homeless. Well, why? Why do you not want an incestuous pedophile to be homeless? Oh, because I'm altruistic and I care about people. No, 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 no. Inaction is not a choice. No, absolutely fuck not. We don't sit here and make the world better for everybody by making the world better for shitty people, okay? This whole like intolerant, you can't battle intolerance with intolerance. Yes, you fucking can. If you are intolerant to the bullshit intolerance of other people to have basic human empathy, guess what? They'll get weeded out of polite society, get ostracized like they fucking should, starve to death like they fucking should, and not procreate to fucking like further their goddamn bullshit. Pedophiles shouldn't, or people shouldn't lose their source of income, but pedophiles aren't people. So, exactly. Oh, yeah, and she's like, oh, don't use the word queer. Why not? Fuck you. Shut up, Sai. If you're gonna sit there and like preach about reusing the word retard because your retarded ass wants to use the word retard as much as you can, do you see how much I'm saying the word retard? Are you paying attention now, Sai? It's your favorite fucking word. Then people can say the word queer. Also, I'm sorry for anybody I offended about dropping the R slur that many times. I was literally just trying to get Sai's attention. It is her favorite word, you know? Jingle, 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 or retard, retard. Are you paying attention now? You're gonna sit there and be like, I get to say retard, but you can't say queer. Shut the fuck up. I'm related to a bull dyke who would punch you out for that. It's okay to use slurs. Wait, no, not that one. And ironically enough, Lily's a fan of the word retard and not a fan of the word slur. Geez, or not a fan of the word queer. Geez, I wonder where you got that from. It kind of sounds like you're parroting Lily. She doesn't get that being able to reclaim a word doesn't mean you can't use it as a slur to other people. I'm autistic. If you aren't, you can't. You can borrow my card to say the R slur. Honestly, I'm 90% sure that I've got the tism, guys. I'm just not diagnosed. I don't see. I grew up with bullies and like and getting like regular bullied, like sticks and stones kind of shit. And words lose all of their power the second you take them for yourself. So like even if somebody wants to like try and like insult you by using the word retard, like you just you just take the power out of it. It's hard to do emotionally, but once you figure out the emotional aspect of it, it becomes really easy. It's like, "Ha, you're retarded." Okay? And what's your point? Let's say I am retarded. Why are you picking on the retarded kid? Do you really have nothing better to do? Do you not have like any higher intellect to like go and pick on somebody your own size? You got to go for the kid you think is retarded and therefore unable to defend themselves against you? Like skill issue? I don't know. Weird flex, but okay. I had one girl when I was in school. She really wanted to get under my skin, but just never really could. Um, you always used to make fun of me for being fat. Always used to tell me, "Oh my God, Courtney, you're so fat." And I every time I just look at her and be like, "Listen, Shania, I'm really sorry that your mom clearly doesn't feed you and my mom feeds me. I don't know what you want me to do about that." And then when we got into like junior high and high school, when I would started shaving my arms and shit, she found out and she was like, "Oh my God, Courtney, you shave your arms?" And I just gave her one of these. "Yeah, do you need some pointers?" Like words are words are meaningless if you can take them away from people, to be quite honest. But I also don't like agree with this whole I'm gonna sound old here, new age thing of calling like felonies bullying. Like, I'm sorry. Assault is not bullying, okay? It's assault. It's a felony. Sexual assault is not hazing or bullying. It's sexual assault. It's a felony. Rape is not bullying. It's fucking rape. Bullying is somebody going, "Ha ha, four eyes, you can't tie your shoes and you smell funny." Like, it's fucking words, okay? And sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Your words might hurt you because I might come slap the fucking shit out of you if you keep it up, but they won't hurt me. Queer isn't even used as a slur anymore. People have moved on to fag and dyke. To be honest, fag and dyke aren't even fucking slurs anymore. There are many self-identifying dykes out there. Me and autistic in the workplace towards pregnant coworker being a bitch. You know, I hope your kid has autism. Oh my god, dark side Phil. No, dank side Phil. My god, no. I once beat up a guy for talking about my mom when I was 17. I had to hold a friend back from trying to beat someone up from talking about their mom. People would talk about my mom, and I just hit him with the, "How'd you know, bud?" I'd be like, "Cordy, your mom's so stupid, this, that, the other thing." I'd be like, "Bro, how did you know? Who told you?" Or they'll say something about, like, "I fucked your mom last night." I'd be like, "Oh, buddy, you can do better. Oh, get yourself checked. I wouldn't do that. Oh, man. Tell me you wrapped it." I fucking, when I was in junior high, or was it high school? I think it was yeah, it was high school. I had this guy, this one kid. He had Asperger's, but that's besides the point. We used to kind of make fun of him for that. Anyway, he tried to start this fucking rumor that I was such a slut and I slept with so many guys that now I'm a lesbian. Keep in mind I'm a virgin at this point. Didn't even have a boyfriend yet. And it's like, my guy? You say you're probably on the spectrum but untested? Same. Yeah. Well, the way I see it is Lily's got autism. She was diagnosed in childhood. My mother has three. So my mother's got three children. Two are with one man, one is with another man. One of her children with the one of her two children with the same man has autism. Cameron was never diagnosed. The statistical likelihood that this third child has autism is fucking astronomically high. So the statistical likelihood that I have autism is fucking insane. Has anything happened since then? Oh, Ghost Kitty. Oh, save yourself, you innocent child. No, keep your 14-year-old innocence. I fucked your mom, so did the whole football team. You think you're special, Pickle? Ah, that's great. And when I was younger, kids would call me gay and emo and flamboyantly queer. And my flamboyantly queer band shirt and studded belt wearing ass was like, what? No way. Right? Right. Like that's the thing. Like insults only work if you have a lower self-esteem. Like to be quite honest, if you don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about you, insults do not work. You're ugly. Your mom don't think so, but oh, she owes me $20. Cameron the gorilla, right? Yep. Yeah, he's built like a gorilla. He fucking acts like a gorilla. He has the brain capacity of one. Uh. Oh, that explains why you're so weird when you tell them you're autistic. It's like, yeah, what's your excuse? Hello, Miss Mashed Potato Stash. Nah, nameless cunt marin. See, I got a bit of a head start because I grew up the youngest with two AMAB, sorry, siblings. And my father's idea of oh, Batman's playing with toys. My father's idea of family bonding was just like roasting the shit out of each other, which was fine when it would like came to me and my father doing it because like I've got the thicker skin of the family and the quicker wit, to be honest. Like I could throw things back at him a lot faster than like Lily could. Lily would get frustrated, and my mother just it wasn't her type of game. Like it being insulted was not fun for her, and insulting people was not fun for her. So she would just get upset and inevitably start crying. Um, so like I don't know, when you grow up getting bullied by your own family and being expected to throw it back at them, you just kind of get used to it. I did used to think that every girl wanted to be a boy sometimes. Little did I know. Well, I mean, it depends on what age we're talking about, right? Because, like, there's a certain age where, like, for the most part, kids don't perceive gender other than, like, gender norms and social stereotypes. That's why, like, I swear to God, I'm pretty sure, like, almost every little boy in existence has put on his mother's clothes once in a while, like, once, at least once, playing dress up when they were, like, I don't know, between the ages of I'd say 4 to 7, maybe even 3 or 2 to 7. You know, every kid inevitably plays with mom's makeup, whether they're a boy or a girl, because like it's to a kid, especially that age, they're not seeing it in terms of gender. They're seeing things in terms of child and adult. For the most part, kids that young tend to have a better like physical bond with their mothers. They tend to think of their mothers as like the primary parent, and then the dad is like secondary. I'm not trying to say that's actually how it is. It tends to be how the psychology goes in kids, because it's just you're developing. You don't realize you're quite your own person yet. And like so to a kid, whether they're a boy or a girl, watching mommy do things is watching mommy do grown-up things. So grown-up things means wearing these kind of shoes. Grown-up things means wearing these kind of clothes. Grown-up things means putting this stuff on your face. They don't attribute it as like a girl-boy thing. It's a grown-up kid thing. You were 14 to 17. I mean, well, penis envy is a thing. I'm not trying to question your transness. I'm just saying, like, there are multiple different fucking experiences to life. And even in, like, cisgendered people, like, cisgendered girls, penis envy is absolutely a thing. A lot of girls go through a tomboy phase, true, too, true. But, and again, like, and that has more to do with, and that has, like, a lot less to do with genders and more to do with, like, activities, in a way. Most of the time when girls go through like a tomboy phase, it's more often than not because they think they're a boy or they want to be a boy, but it's just because they want to do the things that boys are doing, and if they look more stereotypically boyish, then people are going to inadvertently let them do it more often. If you don't stick out as the girly one, then nobody's going to go, well, are you sure you want to do this, Johnny? You're a girl and they're boys. I feel called out, oh my god. Because like kids don't understand gender, like, for the most part they don't really perceive gender just the same way that kids of a certain age don't perceive race, like it is something they have to be taught. I don't envy balls. No, I don't envy balls either. Like, once I learned that dudes can accidentally sit on their balls and really hurt themselves, I what fuck, man, I'd be sitting with my legs like that all the time too. um I have massive penis envy just for the sake of, like, it's so easy for you to go pee. It is so easy for you to pee anywhere. Down goes the fly, out comes the dick, you're relieving yourself. I have to pull my whole ass out, and that's not fair. Yeah, girls, girl, I envy dicks because they're convenient. Yes. Yes. I don't get why men use having balls as a brag. Well, it's just because it's a euphemism in a way. Like, because, like, when men's testicles drop, that is a sign of puberty. So, like, you become a man when your balls drop. So, like, give your balls a tug, make them drop, man up a little fucking bit. Grow some balls, aka have them drop, become a man. And then, of course, like, to quote the wonderful, may she rest in peace, Betty White, if people say grow some balls, balls are weak, balls are sensitive. Grow a vagina, those can take a pounding. People with vulvas can't be standing up, it just takes some practice. Yes, but at the same time, you still gotta pull your whole ass out. It's not just the fact that guys can pee standing up, it's that they don't have to pull their whole ass out. You just put makeup on your baby brother and dress him up. Did he care that you making him girly? No, he was happy to be the center of attention. Exactly. Her death ruined me. Same. Grow an exoskeleton, right? Grow some ovaries. No, I don't recommend anybody grow ovaries. Those things hurt. Definitely not a slug. I want an exoskeleton. I'm jealous. Me too. Grow a spine. I miss being able to take my shirt off when I'm swimming as a kid. Now, because my body stores fat there, I was suddenly inappropriate at the age of like 7. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't want to live in a world where everyone's walking around with all their fucking jangly bits out and jangling fucking everywhere. That's distracting. You could just not look. Okay, that's not how, like, anything works ever. Okay, the eye is drawn to movement. It is just a thing that happens. So if you're walking down the street and your fucking dick's going like this cuz we're all nudists, My eye is going to be drawn to that movement whether I want it to or not. Same with Joe Titties. Happy birthday, Cinnamon. You're like, what, 15, 16 now? Fuck. What am I talking about around children? Oh, what is my life? I've been sitting here with this bong forever. I miss being able to crawl under my bed without having these big fucking fat tits stop me. Titties. What is a testicle? A miserable little pile of secrets. Especially if they got nipple piercings, right? Oh god, and then there's gonna be those, there would be those women who would just like, would get the more ostentatious nipple piercings so that they can just like swing them as they're walking down the street just for fun. Sorry guys, I just heard the word titties, I had to spring out like that. You're turning 15. Oh god. Ugh. I don't miss being 15, but there's reasons. Well, wait. I think no, 15 was when Lily spent the year in the hospital. So yeah, no, that was an okay year. Oh god, I'm gonna be like 20 in the fall. Guys, I'm 31. I've told trans girlfriends of mine that if I could, I'd donate some to them. One of my best friends is like that. We always used to joke, her tits are too big for her, and I'm like, well, here's what we'll do. Is like, we'll take one of them off you, okay? Take the other one, split it in half, and you got decently sized tits. And then that other one we took off you, we'll split it in half and put on me, because I ain't got no tits. Phoenix Rising, you're 38. Oh my gosh. I'm just old. I'm not even an NB. I'm gender apathetic. I have a pimple in the back of my neck. Ow! That hurt. Sorry, I just found that. 15 was a wild year. Not a fan. Correct. Same. What happened at 15? I'd donate mine to you, mate. See, I used to want big titties, but then I grew up and realized, no, I don't. No, no, I don't. I am so lucky to have my small titties. Are you kidding me? My bras are cheaper. They don't fucking hurt. My back doesn't hurt. My feet aren't flat. Oh, Ghost Kitty cat, Ghost Kitty. It was a April Fool's Day joke, but it wasn't a joke because jokes are funny. Lockdown happened the day before you turned 15. Oh my god. Bi-gender, that's cool. There's so many identities. I'm fat but also flat at the same time. Oh, that's so lame. What did you do during the pandemic? I almost became an alcoholic. I was working. And then I was on EI for like a year and a half. And then the pandemic killed the company that I worked for. It ended up going under. I don't even do April Fool's Day jokes. See, I did an April Fool's Day joke, but it was actually funny. Um, I walk a dog for one of my, or my, blah, blah, blah. Not one of my boyfriends, because I only have the one boyfriend, but one of his bartenders has a dog. She needed a dog walker. I walk her dog. He went to the bar on April 1st, this like literally the same time I was going to walk the dog. So I sent him into the bar to tell the bartender that I wasn't going to be able to walk the dog that night because I came down with like the April flu, or like, I don't know, it was some like April Fool's flu wordplay joke. I can't even entirely remember what it was. And he said he sent him into the bar to do that while I was going to walk the dog. So she would think for like a split second she had no one to walk her dog and then laugh about the fact that she fell for it. And that was funny because I was still walking her dog. He was reviewing Eraserhead. Oh god. I hate April Fools for that. I really fucking do. It's so dumb. But it's just like, oh, April Fools. Guys, no, 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 no. See, can we bring back putting like saran wrap on the toilet or something? And I also heard that you are friendship with my childhood YouTuber revealed to be obsessed over Celestia Discord shipper. Who? What? Who are you? Hi? Hello? Aren't you supporting Lily Orchard and Psy, I guess? And also, didn't you just make a joke about cheese pizza in your fan fiction? My brother in cannabis, who are you? I don't write fan fiction. What are you talking about? Try again in English. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on in chat here right now. I don't speak lacking brain cells, so I'm having trouble translating this into English. Wait, did you say Lily Orchard and Sia? Aren't you supporting Lily Orchard and Sia? Bro, we're not talking about Sia. We're talking about Psy. Are you dumb? What fan fiction? Who are you? I mean, you know, what are you talking about? I feel like I'm having a stroke. Like, reading that out loud felt like I was having a stroke. I think they misspelled Psy. Oh, I know. I know. I'm being a brat. And she's supporting Sia? I mean, no, after her little fucking stunt with that movie, I've not supported Sia, to be honest. Do they mean KP? I mean, I saw in the comments, and also, sorry, my English is very bad. Okay, so like, go get a Google Translator if you're gonna try and talk shit in a language you don't understand. I don't know. Or that your English, that your language just isn't good in. Like, why are you, bro? Why are you here? All I speak is English. Why are you here? Why is your name Casey in parentheses on YouTube? Because that's the nickname version of my name. So long story short, I'm named after one of my aunts who died when she was 3 and was buried when she was 4. Um, Her name was Courtney Melora Doppler. Now, when she died, all of her sisters got together and made a pact that whoever had the the first AFAB child, they said daughter, but obviously they meant AFAB child because this was way back then. Whoever had the first AFAB child would name her after Courtney Melora. Now, Courtney Melora was called Casey by just about everybody in the family. She was more known as Casey than Courtney Melora. So, both Courtney and Casey are my namesakes because I was named after her to honor her life. Now, when Lily came out with her little name change of CD Call, I predicted, I basically fucking called. Now, I don't have proof for this. She's never admitted it, and everyone can call it speculation if they want. That's fine. I know it's fucking fact. Lily was going to change her name to Casey Doppler because that is the initials of CD. Why Doppler? Because she's obsessed with Cameron, and that's the last name he uses. And she wants to try and bolster her fucking claims to her grandfather's heritage. Why Casey? Well, she's very salty about the fact that she considers herself the firstborn daughter now, and so she should have that name. And before she could actually fucking turn around and change any of her online names to Casey, I took it back by slapping it in next to mine because it is my namesake. That's why. Screen sharing the stream to a one-on-one Discord voice call right now. I'm gonna tell my homie just to say hi to the chat right quick. What's up, Cinnamons, homie? I'm shitting myself. The truth can't be this funny. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Sia groomed Maddie. I mean, yeah. That's their relationship is so fucking questionable. Probably not sexually. Like I'm not saying like someone else said, not probably not sexually. I'd agree with that. It's probably more of a financial thing. Maddie Ziegler probably got financially dominated by Sia. I don't know how much they're still together anymore as a working unit. Yeah. It took music getting pinned down that did that. Oh yeah, like you can't for real. Like her pizza. Oh, blah, blah, I'm tripping over my tongue because it was so stupid. That movie she did was so stupid. So many people were like, "Listen, as somebody who has a family member who is on like this part of the spectrum, or somebody who like is themselves, like this is not cool that you did this." And she basically just went, "Yes, it is. What are you talking about?" She pulled a sigh. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Windy Bro? She really thought she could change her name to run away from her actions. I don't know if she wants to run away from her actions so much as she wants to cast a net out for a new group of fucking victims. As well as, like, I really do think she's super salty about the fact that I'm named after our dead aunt, but she would technically be the firstborn daughter because she's older. Sia had sleepovers with Maddie, and that's all I needed to hear. Yeah, Brian Peck had sleepovers with Drake Bell. See you later, Ghost Kitty. Oh wait, Sia, not or Sai, not Sia. Yeah, you just clued in there, my guy. Yeah. I'm. It's not April Fool. Jesus Christ! Now why days defending and saying that rage baiters. Okay, my guy. I'm still very confused about where I'm apparently supporting Lily, or was that a comment at Sai? Is that what happened? Did I like misread your comment? You like that was directed at Sai when it came directed at me? Also, why everyone ignore the fact that Jack Black is ableist and Zionist? My brother in Christ, not the place. I don't even know what you're on or if you know which words you're using, but anyway, that was weird. I want to see a movie about an autistic person by an autistic person with a story that's actually about the autistic main character, right? I'd watch that. It's just like with Gabe's marriage, what Sia admitted was enough. Yeah, that's true. Oh, goodness. Anyway, that was a good hour and a half of popping off. I love doing that sometimes. Man, it's good to let off steam. Chicken jockey! I haven't seen the movie yet, but I do understand the reference. Okay, I am going to talk about the Minecraft movie for a second because I haven't seen it. I probably won't. I might just to see Jason Momoa's part in it. But I did find it really funny that when they did the Jumanji live action movie, or they with the remake, they had Jack Black playing a teenage girl that was basically like put into a grown man's body, and it was so funny. And now they have Jason Momoa doing the exact same thing in the Minecraft movie with Jack Black there to give him pointers, and ah, so funny, beautiful. Hello, Venus. Because movies like Music and the Zach Levi movie don't even treat autistic kids. The autistic kids are allegedly about like characters. They treat like props, right? The best review I've seen is Musical Hell. Is from Musical Hell. I haven't seen any reviews on it, but like I don't know, it's a Minecraft movie. I don't have high hopes for a plot. I don't think that's the Jumanji situation. Jason's just like that. No, no, I mean his character, like the character that Jason Momoa plays is a teenage girl and it's just in a grown man's body. I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? Have I been sold the wrong fucking idea? Also, apparently Jason Momoa is not cool. Um, Apparently Valkyrie, the streamer, had a cameo in the Minecraft movie, and because she was on set and saw some shit, she saw Jason Momoa get real, like, show up real fucking drunk and get really belligerent and, like, verbally abusive to staff members. And because Valkyrie talked about it publicly, the Minecraft, the people behind the Minecraft movie, I don't know which fucking production companies does it off the top of my head. That's why I'm saying the people. They turned around and without telling her anything, just cut her cameo from the movie. Never seen proof Jack Black is a Zionist. See, I don't know. The worst I've seen about Jack Black is that he's a sellout because somebody made a fucking his buddy there made a joke about Trump's fucking little fake assassination attempt there. And Jack Black was like, "Oh, that's not cool. We're gonna stop the tour and I'm gonna go do movies now." And it's like, dude, can't watch it. I'm saving myself for the FNAF movie, FNAF 2 movie. I didn't even see the I didn't even see the FNAF 1 movie because I don't like the plot. I like the supposed lore that goes on for the most part in the online community in terms of Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't like what they did with the movie, so why try to defame Jack Black with no evidence, nothing? I mean, it's not really defamatory. It like you have to have weight behind your statement for it actually to be like legally defamatory. Like it's not defaming if you're just talking shit because you're just talking shit. You've got nothing to back up, you've got no clout, you've got no weight or like importance behind your words. You're just some nobody talking shit in a random space. Like that's not defamation. Defamation is somebody like with a reputation that makes them credible saying a bunch of shit that they know to be untrue. Like, I find it really funny that Anthony's gonna be like, Courtney, that's liable. No, it's not. It literally fucking isn't. I made a comment, more than one comment. I made comments surmising my opinion on your very public actions and your public defense of somebody else's public actions. That's not liable because I wouldn't have been saying shit if you hadn't already defamed your own reputation with your own actions. You slandered yourself, my guy, and the fallout of you damaging your own reputation with your actions meant people had a bad opinion of you, i.e., me. Have a good nap, Shelby. I'm so confused. It's fine. You don't have to apologize for not hearing me. It just came in and sounded like you're kind of saying that I was supporting Lily and Sai and that I made a cheese pizza joke in my fan fiction and I don't even have fan fiction. And then I went off because a lot of people think that it's a joke. And then the friends with the My Little I don't know. The other one where it's, am I friends with somebody who's obsessed with the Celestia Discord ship? I don't know, dude. I don't participate in fandom spaces. I don't participate in ship discourse. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about the media that I enjoy. I enjoy it for myself. Um, so like I need specifics here. I can't like we can't be going off of like fandom space talk because I don't participate in fandoms. They're using my words against me. I wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't say them. Chewing on skin on my lip, that's what I keep picking at. Have a good day, Rissa. Also, y'all see Kanye's World War III track list? Oh, God. Yee, what you doing? Yay, what's going on, my guy? Besides, you know what sinks ships? Canon. Cinnamon's got a song called Cosby. It uses a sample from a beat I made in 2022, and I got really mad. Oh, shit. Not the ship discourse. Ugh. So this is the thing. I just know because I'm telling the truth, and also you're a pro shipper. Bro, what are you talking about? Telling the truth on what? Oh, you're a pro shipper. I'm not even a shipper. Like, I'm so fucking confused right now. What the hell is going on? I'm telling the truth. About what? You're telling the truth about what? You think I support Lily? My own rapist. Okay. No. I just say I made a cheese pizza joke in my fan fiction. I don't write fan fiction. And you're gonna call me a pro shipper. I don't participate in fandom spaces or shipping. Where are you getting your information? I'm telling the truth. I may be wrong. Oh my god, is this the dude that used to be in KP's fucking server? I just saw your post comments. You just saw in my post comments. You saw what? My guy, type in full sentences. You got a lot of space in that chat bar. You can put more than 4 words. I'm sorry, my brain just got into an eternal 50 car pileup. Same. I'm trying to like sort out the fucking mess up here. Like what? You have everybody's attention, my guy. Fucking have at her. People's comments. That explains nothing. You saw people's comments in my post comments. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? I saw in your post comments people's comments. I and I'll wait. You got everybody's attention here, my guy. Unfortunately, I'm related to Lily Orchard, so like, yeah, I can parse through part of this, but I'm gonna take this bull. I saw you liked one comment. I've liked more than one comment. You're gonna need to be a lot more specific, my bro. I think I've made like 5 posts in the last 2 days. Can you use 10 words, please? Oh, trust me. Don't worry, dude. We're gonna make sure we get to the bottom of like where you think you're thinking things from. You support Lily and Sai, and you made a cheese pizza joke in your fan fiction, and you're a pro shipper, and I saw it in your comments. What? What? You're like also like in the comment section of my Gabe video talking about like your uncle doing the bad touch on you. So like I'm kind of half convinced you're just a troll. And like man, trolling like used to be an art when I was younger. Now it's just sad. Pulling out my magnifying glass and detective hat. I'm just waiting now. I'm just fucking waiting. This feels like math class. I'm so confused. I love math. Oh, hey, Jordan. Jonas. I almost called you Jordan because I can't read. Do you like the big pink dragon? Why, thank you. That is your cult leader right there. Courtney, you're an aardvark in human disguise. That's in your comments now, so it's true. I'm also banned from the Cheesecake Factory for like ever. That's in my comments. English may not be your first language, but Google Translate exists. Let me, what do they speak in Azerbaijan? Let's go fucking Google Translate. What do they speak in Azerbaijan? I don't know how to spell that. Azerbaijani. Okay, cool. English to Azerbaijani. All right. I'm going to need you to be more specific about what comment and what post you are referring to. Uno momento. And also, I feel bad for what happened to you. I don't care. What do you want me to answer about? What do you wanted to answer to me about? I literally said it in your language. Google Translate. So fucking simple. Already having the big brain plays. Oh, but you know, Courtney's so bad at communication, right? Why are you banned from the Cheesecake Factory? For murder. Did someone send you or did you find the stream? He's been on my channel since the Gabe video. He's like underneath the Gabe video and a few other things too. My brother in Christ. Are you was Pega Sister fan or I don't know who Pega Sister is. I'm not in fandom spaces. I don't have brony YouTubers that I enjoy. I don't have fucking I don't know, Owl House YouTubers I enjoy. I don't even watch that. Fucking Steam Universe, no. Fucking anything by VivziePop, no. I watch grown-up shows, guys. I watch Yellow Jackets and From. Did you just like hear that my trans sister raped me and asked me about pegging sisters? Is that what just happened? My brain hurts. I'm so confused. Where is this pro shipping shit come from? Oh my god. This is the most entertaining thing I think that's ever happened on stream. No, I know Pegasister is a female brony, but he literally said, what is it? Where is it? Let me read it. Are you was Pegasister fan or? No. Fuck off with the sorries, dude. No. This isn't like, oh, sorry. I'm gonna back away and I'll explain myself. No. You got the floor. Floor's all yours, buddy. Fucking explain yourself. Do it in your own language if you got to. I got Google Translate right fucking here. This is better than OK Jew. A little bit, actually. This is a little more entertaining than OK Jew. You still have yet to explain anything. Every time I have asked you a question and God tried to get you to answer it, you have answered it with another fucking question. That's not being misunderstood or misunderstanding. That's being cagey because you're trying to avoid the fucking questions because you're talking out your ass in a language you don't even have mastered. My goodness. Okay, for anybody who's watching the chat right now, Cinnamons and Rathu are friends. Like real life friends. Like they're in a Discord call right now. That's why they're going off. I've heard it for a while and it's heated. Yeah. I've been in a mood. I think KP shipped Leslie in Discord at some point. I don't remember who ships who. I don't care. It's a fucking pony show. I ship Discord with fucking Fluttershy. Oh, I lied. I do ship people. Okay. I ship innocuous people. Like, I ship Treehugger and Rarity because I think Treehugger, it'd be a really fun fucking scenario to see Treehugger make, like, all natural fabrics and Rarity just falls in love with them and makes all the designs out of those. We can literally say slurs here. Listen, I ain't your mom's. Okay, alright, I thought you are because you said in this right now on also I'm not. I've had enough strokes for the day. I'm good. This is simply put. Honestly, going to my high school study night after school during my senior year is the domino that led to me and Courtney being friends. Wow, really? Courtney is just, it's a show. I don't give a fuck. I swear. It's true. It's a fucking TV show, guys. I'm sorry, but like the epitome of art made by human beings is never gonna be summarized in a fucking TV show. It's pixels on a screen. Get over it. No, we're done with the strokes. Okay. I'm gonna smoke some more weed. I thought me talking to the neighborhood prostitute was the weirdest thing I did today. Your dog ran away. Oh no. Put out his food bowl. That'll, cause like dogs know where their food is. So if you put his food bowl like out on like the porch or something, then he'll probably start like coming around the house more. I have to do that sometimes when one of the cats gets outside because she'll get under the deck and like if you try to bring her back in the house, she's just gonna fucking leave. She's just gonna run. So I just basically have to leave the door open and walk the fuck away. And then she'll come back into the house. I'll turn around and be like, "Oh, you're here. Okay, I'm gonna close the door now." But I do hope you find your dog. A ship rarity Applejack. Yeah, that's fair. Hi, Batman. Do you have an itchy ear? No, it's not itchy right now. I gotta scratch Batman's ear. He can't reach the other one. He only has one foot. See, it's cathartic to just come on a stream and yell. Oh, jeez. Talking to all the neighbors, calling the animal shelter, hanging up flyers. Kind of sounds like he might be in somebody's house just and enjoying a vacation. You come home, he'll be a little chonky. The void demands scritches. Yeah, he'll just come over and just start pawing at me, and if I ignore him for long enough, he'll hiss at me because he's just like, I can't reach this ear and it's itchy. Some animals like to wander. Yeah. I haven't had a dog in a long time. I have a sometimes dog now because I walk a dog 4 times a week. I don't know, man. I invited the dude to start talking in his own fucking language and I would translate it and we go from there, but sometimes people don't want to be understood. They want to exhaust you until you capitulate. Can't wander far. He's 14. Oh my gosh. I'm willing to bet like somebody who doesn't quite know you so well um probably found him wandering and went, "Oh no, I need to take care of the poor baby." So hopefully that's what happened and they see your flyers and then you get a phone call in a few hours going, "Hey, I found your dog." I'm not reading that out loud, Cinnamons. I'm all right with that. We'll leave that there. Oh, I think I've run out of things to yell about, though. I don't know what else to do with this stream. I can't even game because my fucking graphics card isn't working right. Every time I try to open a game, it crashes the drivers and then my computer stops working for a day. It's so fun. I love it. Can I stream Quiplash? I can't stream games right now. I'd have to buy Quiplash. I want to though. I've seen your comments. It looks like it'd be fun. Batman, stop chewing on cords. Stop it. Asshole. Can we watch videos? Yeah, we can do that. Have I ever played Portal? Yes, and played Portal 2. Are you pleased with the response to my Gabe video? Yeah. I mean, it's got a hell of a fucking reach on it. Jesus. What is the video even at right now? Last I checked, it was like 12K views and like, damn. I don't get that kind of attention on my channel. Oh, notifications. It's never good. Produce the flight logs. I can't wait no more. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to my channel. Sorry. Is that 13K? Jesus. Damn. Way to go, video. Way to do your thing. 13K views in like a fucking week. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with the response. It was kind of mostly what I anticipated, just because like, to be quite honest, like the document alone just really speaks for itself. Like I can't take like too much credit for the video because the document was so well written. Like, it's such an easy read for something that's 200 fucking pages long. Like, you don't even realize you've read as much as you have by the time you're through it. And like, it just lays everything out so fucking cleanly, and it's just so easy to fucking tie every like his bullshit back to the words, the proof that, you know, proves it to be a fucking lie. And I mean, like, I expected some defense to come up of him, but there hasn't been a lot. The other thing is that, when it comes to my channel, most people's defenders won't come to my channel to talk shit. They'll usually go run to their own little echo chambers or their own spaces where, like, they think I won't see it. Anthony. Sigh. So, as much as, like, I expected there to be backlash about the topic, I wasn't really expecting much backlash on the video itself, because I kind of scare bitches. I'm a little more confrontational than they'd really like to deal with their little keyboard warrior mentality, because, you know, they're used to being able to say my boundaries, my trauma, and everybody backs off and goes, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna come in and be like, fuck your feelings. Instead of getting clowned, you're getting capped. The only one who I heard about the Gabe Brown situation was Saber Sparks. Saber's got his own video coming out. Saber's got his own fucking accusations. You even covered quite a bit in the video that wasn't in the doc. And you highlighted the main stuff. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, I did go very in-depth into the grooming, which is what grooming is. That's true, but that's just because, like, for the most part, that is mostly my goal with being so fucking verbal, is, like, as long as kids especially and their parents get educated on what internet grooming is to fucking be able to protect themselves against it, that's all I fucking care about, okay? I don't care if people like me. I don't care if like, I don't care if people agree with me. I just care that, like, kids stop getting groomed and that parents have the tools to, like, recognize this shit and protect their kids. I'm tired of it not being a conversation and that leading to people being abused, and, like, that's all I really give a shit about. So I really hammered home the point of what fucking grooming is, and, like, showed so many different links to, like, even linked all the fucking resources that I used for that, because people really need to fucking understand it. And, like, yeah, I wasn't just gonna be fucking, oh, well, allegedly this, and, you know, according to this person that. No, fuck you, dude. I'm looking at your own actions with my own two eyes and I'm going, that's grooming, you son of a bitch. No, it's not grooming. She was over 20. All right, well, it's still grooming, because you can groom someone who's not a fucking child. And also, why are you marrying somebody that young? Just fucking don't. And I'm saying this as someone in an age gap relationship. And yeah, anybody could turn that around and be like, well, someone could say that to your boyfriend. Yeah. And you know what? I wouldn't throw a fucking tantrum over it. If when I asked him out, he said no simply because of the age gap, I would have been like, that's fair. You get to make that decision. You have that right. I wouldn't want somebody to assume something about me because of my relationship either, so I'd probably avoid putting myself in that situation, you know? And then Gabe's gonna sit there and be like, I turned her down a number of times and then I didn't. So you knew, you realized, you recognized that it was wrong and you fucking did it anyway. Lately, ever since your Gabe video came up, I've been seeing Saber's React videos pop up and I'm like, bruh, stop it. Oh, it's because I said the word Saber Spark in the video, your phone heard it. I actually watched Saber passingly because his videos barely got recommended to me. Then the moment your video came out of my recommended was filled with his videos. I wasn't even subbed to him. Ew. What the fuck did Saber do? Fucking. Alright, goodbye, Azerbaijan. Timeout. You can go to a timeout for 10 minutes. Goodbye. I'm tired of you. You're annoying. Fucking Sigma. Are you 12? Go away. Anytime people say Sigma, it literally it comes off to my brain as smegma, which is dick cheese. I had a discussion about Saber in a server one time and I linked to your video. Yeah, Saber's not good people. Damn, not the timeout corner, right? You sit in the corner and you think about what you did. Fucking, you want to act like a child, will treat you like one. I ain't got time for taking nobody's shit, man. I'm tired. Your girl's tired. Your girl is so fucking tired. And like, why do I have to come on the internet and explain what grooming is to y'all? Why can't you just like have you people who have your parents just parent you better? Ugh. Isn't Saber a Vivzie simp? Yeah, of course he is. Saber's also a Gabe simp because he probably fucking feeds off of Gabe's fucking tossaways. He's a little fucking vulture. Saber's the kind of dude that'll be like, oh, you're a fan of mine, so I can stick my dick in you, right? Except he won't ask, he'll just do it. See, that's the thing. People don't talk because nobody takes it seriously. And then you got dickheads cosplaying as a pedophile. And like, I'm sorry, what's that say to the like potential 17-year-old who's sitting there going, Lily Orchard groomed me, but look at what they're doing to her rape victim. What are they going to do to me? I don't want to talk. And then Anthony will sit there and be like, I'm helping victims. Bro, no, you're not, because in your opinion, the only victims that exist are the outspoken ones. Sorry, I got messages on my phone I'm trying to look at and it doesn't want to unlock for me. Saber hasn't been outed yet. That's why. It's coming. Boom, boom, boom. KP found out I was in Lio's server. She goes, oh, it's KP's goon number one. No, yeah, KP's working on a video about Saber. And that's why she reached out to me and was like, hey, this shit about Gabe has come up and like we were gonna do a video, but like we kind of want it out sooner than like the team would be able to do it, and the team doesn't really want to do another video because we're doing the Saber video. Would you be interested in doing it? And I was like, well, yeah, for sure. Um, so yeah, like there's a video about Saber in the works. I'm in it. I'm in it a few times because apparently fucking sexual assault and grooming are my areas of expertise. Recognizing them. Uh, but it's my channel. I say what I want. Like, okay, it's my channel, Sai. I say what I want. You're a fucking goof. Fucking incel virgin behavior of somebody who's never had her vagina touched by anybody's fingers but her own. Pissy that anybody gets attention for doing shit that isn't like fawning over her fucking stupid ass gay rock show. Oh god, this is your first time turning into a stream and this is the stream you tune into? I'm so sorry. I'm not always angry. That's not true. I am always angry, but we usually just hang out and do shit. That's not this. It's like, it's my channel, I do what I want. Okay, it's my channel, I do what I want. Sai, you're a fan of Lily Orchard. You make fan art, you dress up as her. Imitation's the highest form of flattery. You are the joke. Like, that's the thing. That's just the thing at this point. Sai is the joke. Sai's a virgin? I don't know, she got virgin energy. I'm sorry, the reason why I don't have a regular streaming schedule is because I have a boyfriend to spend my time with. I literally can't commit to streaming every Wednesday at 8 p.m. because if the boyfriend wants to have sex, I want to have sex and I'm going to go have sex. So like I can't dedicate myself to a regular streaming schedule, you know? I got a man's to fucking spend time with. I got a relationship to foster. Apparently, Anthony and Sai have no idea what that's like. Disappointed about the saber. What the hell is going on? Your gothic horror book is almost done. That's amazing. Hello, Hella. Well, see, I've been seeing a lot of people seem to be confused as to why there are so many, like, child predators in the brony fandom. And I just kind of want to take a minute to point out pedophiles go where the kids go, guys. So if there are kids, pedophiles will follow. Rule 34, unfortunately, that even means a children's show's children's fan base. Or children's show's child fan base. What are you meowing at me for? It's not time to feed you. You have an hour. The treats aren't up there. Sorry, Batman. Both her and Ant dance around the points I try to make. Some for real done. Seriously, though. Like, you point out something, and they're just fucking... They're just like, but, whole other point here. Like, it's just the exhausting. Like, they just want to exhaust you until you capitulate to them being correct. It's a term used for you get no bitches, which is why I call it, well, why I called Psy maidenless. Cut it from Urban Dictionary. That's hilarious. Maidenless behavior. You get no maidens. Sandy vagina mentality. Oh, what's wrong, Sai? Do you have a little sand in your vagina? Do you have a little sand in your vagina because I didn't like your stupid April Fool's Day joke, Sai? You got a little sandy vagina there, Sai? Do you need some help with your sandy vagina? Is that why you're so angry, Sai? Is because you got some sand in your vagina because I didn't like your joke, Sai, with your sandy vagina? Have I beat that dead horse yet? Stop fucking with shit. You're not chewing on plastic. The world is going to hell, guys. Is that Bob's Burgers episode accurate? I think it is. Non-canonical! Non-canonical! I love Bob's Burgers. That's the best show ever. And the funny thing is, somebody could come into my chat right now and be like, Bob's Burgers is the worst show I've ever seen in my life. And I'd be like, okay. And not hinge my whole YouTube channel off of it, you know? Yes, it's always been going to hell, but it was in a much better place back when people were just fighting you in the street for your dumbassness. Bring back fighting in the streets. That's resorting to violence, Courtney. Yeah, but you know, if you're not stupid, you won't get hit, so you don't gotta worry about it. You only have to worry if you're a fucking idiot. Unrelated, but I used to think Courtney's monster fucker behavior was crazy, but then I previewed my video in an art server and people wanted to fuck Professor Penguin, the character of the BFB on my Discord. Oh god. Yeah, the monster fucker community has no scruples. Some of the people in my Discord server want me to do a hear me out cake. And it's just like I can't. I would fucking traumatize the lot of you. Yeah, I just remembered something. Courtney's in Canada and she made a South Park reference. How are Canadians portrayed in South Park? You mean the fact that our heads just are cut in half and we just talk with half of our head moving? Hey, buddy, I'm not your buddy guy. He's not your guy, friend. He's not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. Fucking, are you kidding me? There's a whole song about blame Canada, blame Canada. Y'all are just still mad because we burnt the White House down. Blame Can. That's not the song. The song is called Blame Canada, but um, we absolutely did burn your White House down before it was the White House, back when it was the Red House. Don't want to fuck the old man penguin. Did you accidentally make a Tumblr sexy man though, Windy bro? They better not screw my internet or else I have to put on a bra. Guys, smash your past us. What? THR Earth Mover? What is that? I heard Sai has a paper thin skin when people criticize her with shows and creators. Not to mention, she sits there and like goes on about her own fucking weight on her own streams, and she goes, "Yeah, I'm fat. So what? Ha ha ha." Literally, the only reason I know she's fat is because she keeps saying, "I'm fat. So what?" And yet now her and her little fans would be like, "You're going after her weight. Oh my god." Shut up, bitch. Put down the cheeseburger and go for a fucking walk if you're that upset about it. So dumb. Her VivziePop stream. Ugh. He's a short, fat, old penguin who's voiced by me, and he's doing a David Lynch impression. Then again, that would be an accident. And like the Tumblr sexy man fucking criteria is weird. Canada is Drake and the US is Kendrick. No, Anonymous. The States has both of them, okay? You guys took Bieber, you took Drake, we still have Keanu, fuck you. You can have the problematic ones. You can have the weeaboos. Or the Ameriboos, sorry. Keep the fucking Ameriboos. We don't want them. That's why we shipped them to your country, okay? We got rid of Drake. We exported our problems to your country. What are my thoughts on VivziePop? I think she's an insufferable fucking bitch. I hate VivziePop. Well, hate's a little strong. I don't care that much. I don't like VivziePop. I got big problems with the kind of people she hires, the way she acts as an employer, the way she acts as a showrunner, the way she acts around serious topics. I don't appreciate her genre of humor. Um, I don't think she's a good person, and so I won't watch her show. And it's funny because the Helliverse fandom, most of the Helliverse fandom, like, loses their shit every time I say that. And they're just like, you're just jealous because this, and you just don't understand, and nobody trivialized anything, and this episode was fine. And it's like, guys, I didn't say nothing about the show. I will not say anything about the show. I talk about its creator because I don't give a shit about the art of a horrible person. Like, I just don't. Like, people want to argue for, like, constantly separating the art from the artist. There's enough art in the world that you don't fucking need to. Simply put. You know, I'm not listening to old Bill Cosby fucking comedy skits because he fucking abused women. I'm not going to separate the art from the artist. I don't listen to Chris Brown's music because he beat the shit out of Rihanna. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch the show of somebody who fetishizes the abuse she puts in her show. What do you think of Gooseworks? No idea what that is. Have I watched The Art of Murder on YouTube with the girl's sketchbook trying to figure out who killed the first OC? No. I should see that though. The angry reactions her fans to have to the if X show was made by VivziePop is funny, not gonna lie. I mean, I just I really wish that, like, dick riders of VivziePop would understand that VivziePop herself doesn't give a flying rat's ass about my opinion about of her or her shows, so why do you? How is Chris Brown still a thing? I mean, technically he's not, but it's just like my generation's sort of example of separating the art from the artist. It's a completely blanked and thought you said Chris Hansen. No. No, Chris Brown doesn't really have a career anymore. He did a song with Lil Dicky a couple years ago, but that's like the last thing he ever did. Freaky Friday, which has like sound bites that got clipped the shit of and put all over like TikTok and shit because it's like, he can't really say the N word, but can I really say the N word? And then like literally the next verse is, what up, ma? What up, ma? Big ups, ma. We up, ma. You pussy ass. Man, fuck y'all. And obviously you can fill in the word that I'm not saying. So like, man's career died because he beat the shit out of his girlfriend and then got a tattoo of it on his neck. And then literally his comeback is just to be like, N word, N word, N word, N word, I'm that N word. Cool. And like literally one of your lines is, I drive a Ferrari and I'm light skinned black. He don't have a career. Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen kind of makes me laugh a little bit because like he's a little high on his own fucking ass gas about the To Catch a Predator show and Have a Seat with Chris Hansen and all that. When he really shit the bed with the Onision situation, like, sir, that man should have been in prison. What did you do? Did you ever watch the new Proud Family that tried to tackle colorism? No, what a wild ride. No, I didn't watch any of the new Proud Family just because I'm really scared it's going to ruin the old Proud Family for me. Also, if Psy, Ant, and Crimson think you're going too far with how you're reacting to everything, they've obviously never listened to ICP, right? Fuck it, let's listen to some ICP. Oh, the dating Boogie Woogie or the dating game? Boogie Woogie. Fuck. It does ruin it. Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. When did you start to hate Ant and Sai? I didn't. I started calling shitty behavior out the second that I saw shitty behavior. And when I started calling out shitty behavior was when Sai started breaching the line of trying to be funny and getting into the territory of giving credence to the pedophile's defense that people only dislike her for a fucking rock show. That pisses me off, sorry. So yeah, I don't hate Ant and Sai. I think fans of a pedophile should be slapped the shit out of like they deserve to on the daily.
The beast lives. Out of the raging storm,
You guys hear that?
in the dead of night, the ravenous, blood-sick creature searches for its sacrifice. Through the hideous darkness it lurches, driven by death itself. Only the satisfaction of slaughter will cause it to return to the darkness from which it came.
Boys and girls, it's 99 time. Happy Day the Clown has a nursery rhyme. It's about the boogie woogie man. Keep your light on as long as you can. Cause when it cuts off, so does your head. Boogie woogie woogie waits under your bed with a shake. Spah, up through the bottom. Little Jimmy Jimmy. Got him. It's the one and only boogeyman. He creeps, he hides, he sneaks, he spies. If your little feetsies are hanging off the edge of the bed, you're running out stumps, motherfucker! Moonlight fills the room that you sleep in. Things go up in the night.
Wait, we can't hear me? I just ruined everything. It's way louder than me. I'm just talking, you guys can't hear me, my bad. Yes, this is ICP. Okay, I will go back and say what I said. So, when did I start to hate Ant and Sai? I didn't. I never have. I simply started calling out shitty behavior for what it was the second I saw it happening. So, paying a pedophile money, acting like Sabine, but calling it highbrow and a big brain move, doing nothing but pumping up the views of a pedophile, constantly streaming her new videos so that they get more reach to people. These were all problematic shit that I started calling out the second that I fucking saw it. And yeah, no, I didn't sit inside server and go, listen, maybe like this is a bad idea. No, I cut ties and went, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Because frankly, we're not friends. I don't owe you a private conversation. You want to do your shit publicly, I will fucking call you out for it publicly. If you don't like it, suck my nuts. Was it the boogeyman? What was he wearing? Yeah, Ant offered Lily $700 to do a video on Evangelion. And he tried to defend himself with the $2 fucking super chat, being like, well, Courtney thought the video idea was funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny when you weren't serious about paying a pedophile money. The second you made me realize you were serious about financially supporting a pedophile with not only $2, but $700, I considered you a pedophile supporter. Sorry, I have a track record of not being kosher with people paying money to pedophiles. Go ask Brittany and Mylena. Am I gonna do more reactions to body cam buddies videos? I want to. It's just hard to find funny ones. I put ICP in the same box of white rappers like Fred Durst. Like, they aren't culture vultures like Post Malone. They're kind of doing their own thing. ICP is also like they're like fucking philanthropist, or Yeah, they're philanthropists. Like those men, like the guys behind ICP do so much for their community. Like they literally saved Fago, the brand company, from going under. Like they're actually good fucking people that do so many fucking things behind the scenes that they don't brag about. That is like the antithesis of their music. Yeah. So, long story short, Mylena is one of the ex Discord kittens of Poppy Diabolique, whatever, the fucking trans girl therapist shit on YouTube. Anyway, she's probably gone by now, hopefully. Anyway, Mylena fucking dated her on Discord for 3 months, then got dumped, then got real fucking obsessed with her and started tracking down everybody this girl's ever abused so that she could compile the world's worst written fucking Google Docs to try and expose Poppy for the fact that she's a predatory fucking person to other adults. And in the midst of that, fucking it came out that there was this pedophile called Annie who literally admitted to being a fucking map and like tried to say she had POCD or something like that afterwards, but is literally admitted to being a fucking map who had a Discord server with admitted maps in her Discord server with children sending fucking nudes. Like there's been screenshots of kids asking for their fucking picture privileges back so they can send nudes. Meanwhile, she's got maps, admitted pedophiles in her fucking server because she is one. Come to find out that Mylena's friends with this bitch. She's paying her fucking money. She's getting her into fucking Poppy's Discord, who also has children, and lost her absolute shit when I started talking about it because Mylena didn't want it to distract from Poppy. And then Mylena started running fucking cover stories to cover her own ass by saying that, no, Annie lied to her and that's not true. Bitch, Annie reached out to me directly and offered me the proof of you fucking sending her money on a monthly fucking basis. You were fucking financially supporting a goddamn pedophile. And now, I didn't have those screenshots because I went, dude, I don't talk to pedophiles, get the fuck out of my DMs, and blocked this bitch. But considering the admitted pedophile has nothing to gain by throwing you under the bus with me, who's already been talking about her fucking ass, so she outed you. And Brit wanted to keep it all under the fucking rug too. Brit was playing nice with fucking servers of Mylena while I was calling her out on supporting Annie. And Brit got all up my fucking ass for the fact that I was starting a fight anywhere I saw Mylena in a public Discord server. And Brit was like, oh, well, the reason I'm playing nice is because I don't want to make drama everywhere. And I don't want to distract from this and I don't want to distract from that. And then Brit got her fucking panties in a wad when I went, cool, fuck you. I don't associate with people who play nice with pedophile supporters. So, yeah, paying money to a pedophile makes you a pedophile supporter in my book. And if you don't fucking like that, don't give money to pedophiles. And Melena's allowed in Malcom's server. Well, yeah, dude, I tried to tell Malcom. I was like, dude, you do not want Mylena in here. Like, she literally supports pedophiles and helps them gain access to victims. And he's just like, I don't want to know. I don't want to look into it. I don't want to deal with the drama. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But then he reads a fucking poorly written fucking Google Doc on me and is like, oh, I'm going to claim all this shit of you. Yeah, because you had Mylena chirping in your ear, you fucking wad. They all fucking slob Mylena's knob in there. Because that's the thing, is Mylena jumps from Discord to Discord to Discord, getting people to slob her fucking knob because, nobody likes her and nobody puts up with her when they find out what a two-faced little fucking snake she is. May I offer you one gesture, cat? It was only $2. And then they're gonna sit there and be like, Courtney's lying. I'm lying about what? Bitch, you saying it was only $2 doesn't make you doesn't make the fact that you sent her money not true, okay? Just because you disagree with my use of the word cosplay doesn't mean that Sai didn't dress her channel up to look like Lily's channel, okay? None of these are lies. Where is the lie? You saying it was only $2 does not make me lying. You saying I don't agree that that's cosplay doesn't make me a liar. Can anyone covering Lily just be a normal fucking person, right? I wish. Jester Kitten! I love him. What made him think that was a good idea, genuinely? I don't know. I don't know. Like, they sit there and act like Sabine, and then they're like, no, it's a big brain move. Okay, so all the money Sabine sent you was just, like, such a big brain move and really just convinced your fans that, like, you were a hypocrite. Like, I love it when they do the exact same thing they're trying to clown on someone else for doing. And then they're like, no, you don't understand. This is so smart and big brain and highbrow, and you don't get it. Oh, Jesus, Mark A. Tree Bark, thank you. Get the cat stuffs, aw, and get you in the boyfriend stuffs. Aw, you're so sweet, thank you. It's a lie because they hurt their feelings. Fuck your feelings. I'm sorry. Is that not how we responded to Courtney when Courtney said this hurts my feelings? Y'all went not you guys, but yeah, sigh. Y'all went fuck your feelings. Yeah, well, fuck your feelings. I cover Lily, but I like to call her out because cringe, the bad kind. Yeah, you also like actually touch on the important things. Is Vangelina the only normal person covering Lily normally? I mean, I like Vangelina. I've talked to her once in the whole like Lily Ethel situation, and she very much seems like a sweetheart. I think the Lily situation is a little too much for her. Yeah, Ant's defense, in my opinion, like gives the standard that it's okay to give money to pedos so long as it's not much, which is fucking stupid. Not to mention, like, while they were all sitting there keying about it in their own little servers, like, they were also talking about how other, like, their little fucking fan base were going over and doing it too. So you sent the $2, which set the precedent of sending her money being funny or okay, which leads to more people sending her money. 10 people send her $2, that's 20 fucking dollars, my guy. And even if you want to sit there and go, oh, she couldn't even get a chocolate bar with the amount of money you gave her. You understand social currency is the most important thing to a pedophile, right? Because, like, I don't know. For two people who like one is older than me, one's my age, and both apparently have been making content longer than I have. Y'all don't seem to know how the internet works. Like, you seem to think that because you paid for an internet connection, you get to do whatever the fuck you want, and anybody coming at you for it is bullying. No. Bullying would be to point out that, Anthony, you're only bisexual because absolutely nobody wants you, so you're willing to take it from the first fucking thing that says yes. And Sai, you're a lesbian because no man wants to touch you, and I'm pretty sure no fucking woman does either. That's bullying. Bullying would be to point out that Anthony Gramiglia looks like a Wish.com version of Ray Romano, and he's not even a third of the funny that man is. You have that nose on your face, and you can't crack a decent joke? Are you kidding me? That's bullying. Also, by saying if you watched her videos, you gave her money, it comes off as someone who doesn't know how not to give her money without watching her, right? Like, exactly. So, like, oh, if you've watched her videos, you've given her money. Well, no, because I can just watch Sai's stream. She streams every video fucking Lily puts up. Ant looks like the annoying kid from the Polar Express movie. It's not you giving them something to cry about, right? Like, fuck. Sai, do you live in a desert because the sand just fell out of your vagina? Is that what happened? Is that why you... Oh, no! That's right, it's just a swamp. You have a swampy vagina. Ugh. Ew, no wonder nobody wants to touch you. Fucking wash that shit, Ash Trevino. Smell like new up in here. Ugh. Oh, but it's just a joke. You're not allowed to be angry, Sai. It's just a fucking joke. You know, I'm only making comments about your lack of ability to wash your fupa, but it's just a joke. Like, if you get mad, you're just a bitch baby. So, like, what you mad for? Oh, and in case you don't know, Sai, fupa means fat upper pussy area. I'm commenting on your weight. See, that's bullying. Fuck. You guys was like, I want to bitch about, oh, KP's being catty. I will show you catty. You seem very adamant on using sand in your insults, and I gotta ask, are you Anakin? No, sandy vagina is just really fun to say. I took that one from South Park. It's not even my joke. Literally, it's Cartman's joke. But then I remembered Sai said that she lives in a swamp, and it's like, it's not a sandy vagina, it's a swampy vagina. Ugh. Fucking, most lesbians have had an experience with a man. Last dead dude that probably touched her had his dick fall off. Microwave, is that a weed? I'm calling Courtney, writes Courtney with weed. Is that a police? Sandy Vagina sounds like a great rapper name. Oh my god, speaking of rappers, and I can't believe this happened. Actually, I'm gonna check this out on stream with you guys. So, is it Bad Baby? I'm pretty sure it's Bad Baby. Is it her Alabama diss track? Bad Baby has a new song out, and like, I've only ever heard the end of it, but it's low-key kind of fire. You think I'd tell you any? You think I'm dumb enough to tell you anything, you dumb dirty hoe? I won't tell you what kind of socks I got on. I wouldn't tell you what color socks I got on. Like, did this girl like come out with bars? Okay, alright, okay. We know Bad Baby is a fucking idiot, okay? Like, idiot, exploited child, fuck it. Bad Baby was an exploited child, okay? She was a child when she was brought on fucking, Dr. Phil, and then got viral, and we all know what virality does to kids. It ruins their fucking childhood. She very clearly didn't have the greatest mother to begin with, so, like, I know Bad Baby was an exploited child that never should have been put in the position that she was, and she kind of, it was insufferable, but if she actually, like, took a few years off and then, like, actually worked on her craft and comes back spitting bars, I'm gonna be a little impressed. This kind of goes hard. Fuck. How many times I got to tell these hoes I've been a bitch. My money long shit on the floor look like I printed. 7 foreign cars live on the hills. Sigh arc biphobic. My baby daddy name out your fucking mouth or Will Smith it. This hoe belong all in the zoo. See, I don't understand. She put on Tiger and killing babies. I seen the sonogram. Black slide. Ah, nah, bitch. No, you lost me there. She lost me with the pro-lifer shit. Killing babies, I've seen the sonogram. Nah, honey, you don't rap about someone's abortion. That mix is terrible, yeah. But the bars were kind of the lines were kind of giving. She lost me right there though. Oh, speaking of rappers, actually, I found this out through 2 or 3 days ago or something like that. Fucking how many of y'all know who MC Hammer is? Like Hammer Pants, Hammer Time, Can't Touch This, do 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 do, go go go. Like y'all know who MC Hammer is? I know a lot of you are young, so maybe you don't. She needs the backing mute track turned down a little bit. The Can't Touch This guy, yeah. So Hammer is fucking connected, dude. He got into a beef with this other rapper who said something about his mama. Like he dissed MC Hammer's mother in a track. And MC Hammer is apparently so connected with the fucking Crips, like old school, like the old 86 Crips, like the real Crips or the Bloods. I think the Crips, but so fucking connected with like the old school fucking gangers. Like he put out a hit on this guy. They started shutting down buildings that he was in, fucking like pulling up on him with like a fucking caravan of cars with like AKs and like Crips just busting out the cars like, hey yo, to the point where like Buddy had to wave a white flag. Like it got absolutely insane. And it went so fucking hard that someone else came out and like started another diss track about Hammer. And Hammer walks up to him and he's like, you know, man, I respect you. You know, the game and the player, the game, all the fucking shit and whatever. Don't talk about my mama. And this guy just goes, I think it was Redman. He was just like, yes, sir. That's the thing. And like Hammer don't talk about being connected. He's not like fucking I don't know how else to call or fucking I do know how else to call them. Like I'm losing names. Fuck, Ice Cube, NWA. Like those guys were constantly big up in their street cred and how much they got and all this shit and like how connected they are. Hammer don't do that. He'll just have you killed. That level of protectiveness over his mama is wild. It's insane. I mean, I vote we make the cha-cha slide relevant. The cha-cha slide has never been irrelevant. What are you talking about? You know, he started as a gospel singer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started in gangs. The cha-cha slide should stay in elementary school, not even in middle school. Oh, stop. I'm gonna ask for the cha-cha slide to be played at my best friend's wedding. What are you talking about? Goes everywhere. Shaq is everywhere. One of my favorite things on the internet is just Shaq holding normal things and they look tiny. Oh, it's 4:38 and I didn't take anything out for dinner. And I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, guys. Everybody clap your hands. I want to hear Mambo number 1 through 4. I don't even have monetization on. It's fine. I was gonna say this is gonna get claimed, but fuck it.
This is Mambo number 5.
This was like the shit in every school dance when I was a kid. Was Shaq even a good basketball player? Did he even have to be good? He could cross the fucking court in 3 strides, overreach everybody, and just palm the basketball into the hoop. Wants a gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Like I had last week. I must stay because talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. Bro went from singing about God to making people meet him. Seriously. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in... No, he's not cheating. None of them are exclusive. Don't fuck with Lou Bega. I don't know, cause the fucking woke crowd would be like, he's cheating. No. They flirting. Also, for everybody who came in after I showed this, look at my new weed jar. Look at my stash jar. Look at it. Look at it. UFO and it's cow. It was a cow. Weed. What I see. Why couldn't this have been in my school? The tastiest kids ever. Here is ass, not gonna lie. Yeah, blame the teachers. The teachers picked all our music. They'd be like in the middle, like it'd be the middle of a school day, and they'd just be like, "Hey, we're having a sock hop in the gym," and then 9 times it was this. It was mostly this. This Fat Boy Cha-Cha Slide. Excuse me. Mind you, most of the music from fucking my generation's all redone anyway. And then redone over again. We're not beating you yet. You can run, you can hide, you and me. Oh, you guys get to see my, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna force this on you. It's my new obsession. It's great. I love it. I love it so much. I got into the soundtrack for Epic the Musical because of course I fucking did. And excuse me. And this one dude does fucking animations for the songs, some of the songs. And his fucking iteration of Zeus is my favorite. I simp so hard for this man. So now you get to all suffer. You know, Cotton Eye Joe's about STDs. This is my favorite Zeus ever. Like, ugh. Wood. I also just, Neil Illustrator, I love this person's fucking illustrations. I don't know their pronouns. Look at him! He's so beautiful. And like, Aaron in my server, they keep saying like, no, don't sleep with Zeus. And I'm like, why? Fucking why? The man canonically fucks, so why wouldn't I? Like, he's a cheating bastard. I'm like, I don't need him to be faithful. I just need him to be naked. I love Niels Poseidon as well. Oh, yes. The voice, too. Just simp. Absolute simp. Look at him. Look at him. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Neil uses she, her. Oh. If I don't know, I default to they, to be honest. Wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate to the thunder bringer here to ring your ears until you're deaf with fear and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder here to yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Blime you for your act of crime. Thunderbringer is one of my favorites. Suffering is great too. But lately it's been a toss-up between I'm Not Sorry for Loving You and No Longer You. I'm gay now, right? He's Zeus. He can come to you in any form. Like, it's the guy who did this, did the music. Is it George or Jorge? Like, what's his name? How do you pronounce it? I know it's J-O-R-E or J-O-R-G-E, but is that George or is that Jorge? I don't know. I'm too pan because by the way, I'm pan because the robots were too tempting and hot. No, Sin, you're just part of the monster fucker community. Robots are part of it. The grin. See, when most people do animatics for this, they tend to make Zeus the same size as everyone else, and I love that Neil makes him huge. Because he's Zeus. And he's just, like, posing throughout the whole thing, man. He's just hot. I love it. And the guy who does the voice, it does not match. God Games, actually, no. God Games is one of my favorites, to be quite honest. And Neil does this one too, so we'll watch this. Rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with one who's a prisoner far from home. Odysseus.
Divine intervention, is that what you seek?
To untie apprehensions. Okay, see you later, Max.
Greek,
more Zeus!
you are playing with thunder for a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game? Convince each of them that he ought to be released, and I'll release him.
Who's them?
Apollo!
Hephaestus!
Aphrodite!
I love her I love their Aphrodite fucking design too. It's amazing.
Hera! Or me.
Hera's my favorite part of the song. To be honest, just because I'm gonna pause it here. In terms of this song, my favorite part is Ares, simply for this animatic, because, and like somebody says it down in the comment section, they're like, Ares fighting Athena with a bubblegum pink sword while his lover holds on to him like a koala is not something I knew I needed to have in my life. And honestly, same. Oh, Scylla's really good too.
Great.
Very well. All right.
Bring it.
Apollo. You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs, so with so many sirens gone, I think Cody's in the wrong. They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now he'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
Hephaestus.
Trust is not given, is forced. Why should I give in my
started
support?
playing Hades because
He
you said the
sacrificed his own cohort.
Hey.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and
I know,
prison,
Cinnamon.
but if
Neil
he
is
makes the
amazing.
right decision, he gets
Wait till you
to
see
build a
Hera
future
full up.
with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
The body tape, that's hands being her clothes, I love it.
He was busy fighting, more like busy spiting.
This could have been an email.
Let him feel the pain.
The man who's like, this could have been an email.
Wait! Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
Ares!
What kind of sick coward holds
Look!
back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try.
She's just hanging on to him like a koala.
And horse to get the job done. Never
And
had
his
no
sword
sense
is
of
pink
blood, but
by
that
Purple
couldn't wait
Spy.
like his son.
Hold your tongue now, his son's my friend.
Sorry, I just blew right into the mic. Sorry, guys.
That a broken heart demand. You want more bloodshed, then set him free. To get back to his homestead, he'll make everybody bleed.
Bong shit. Because Neil is amazing. They're all great.
Hey, baby.
Okay. I want to point something out here. Because I find this so funny in this part of the song. Hera is not Athena's mother. Okay? Zeus had Athena with a different goddess. So remember, this is not a mother talking to her daughter. This is a woman talking to her husband's love child.
So many heroes, so many tales. Give me one good reason why I should prevail. He's got the mind of a genius, try harder. He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny.
Never once has he cheated on his wife.
Now, imagine your husband's love child throws that in your face. The proof your husband cheated going, well, he ain't cheated on his wife.
Release him.
And now it's time for Zeus to throw his tantrum.
I played your game and won. Release him.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame. No one beats me. No one wins my game. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes the kingdom fall.
She fucking took that hit with a
Is she
smile,
dead?
too. Hey, good, you play Hades. How expensive is it? Once I get my graphics card fixed, this thing has to go into Best Buy, get looked at. I think Demeter in Hades is hot, but I think it's just like, I know Zeus was fuming when he said that, when he said that, right? Because he goes, you dare to defy me to make me feel shame? Why would you feel shame? Because you cheat on your wife? There's, it's funny because there's a conversation in my server where, cause like I've been fixated on Zeus for a little bit now and I keep bringing him up. And like I said, Eric keeps going, no, Courtney is a child of Apollo and begging you not to do that to yourself. And fucking, I lost my train of thought. That bull hit hard. Meow, meow. What was I reading? I was reading something in here. Oh, Zeus was fuming when Athena said that. Fucking, everyone kept bringing up the fact that he's canonically a cheater, which is fine, whatever. Like, I'm not interested in him being faithful. I just want to know what that body do. And fucking, I was pointing that out, and I'm like, Jesus, guys, I'm poly. Fucking, I'm okay with that. And then I pointed out, plus, Hera's his sister. I'm sure they don't even want to be in a relationship. Like, to be honest, if I was forcefully married to my sister, I'd be cheating all the fucking time, too. God knows I ain't fucking that. But anyway. Demeter's such a bad bitch. Why'd Zeus cheat? I hate you. Again, he's married to his sister. Hera is his sister. All of the gods are originally fucking, like, the original gods are all children of the Titans. And then they took the Titans out. So, like, if half of your fucking, if half of the gods are your siblings and the other half are their children, I'd probably be fucking a bunch of mortals too. I loved watching musical animatics when I was younger. I love watching them now. Oh man, I can't can I complain about why Lore Olympus fails as a Greek retelling, but Epic is pulling bars? I mean, yeah. Zeus wanted to marry Hera, but Hera didn't want to marry him, from what I remember. See, they don't actually both want to be in a relationship. Okay, but why he cheat Demeter? He didn't. Did he? Did he fuck Demeter? Oh, hang on, let me hide this. Zeus, Demeter. Okay, but Demeter's his sister. Again, Windy, sister. Sister, and in some accounts, the consort. Like, again, if all you have to fuck her family, you're going to get tired of that because nobody wants to be doing that. I told you, dude, they're all siblings. Fucking, how many of them? I'm pretty sure. So I know, like, Hera, Zeus, Demeter, Aphrodite, Ares, I think. Hephaestus. Hades, obviously. Fuck, forgot him. They're all siblings. Who else is there? Fucking... I don't think Hermes is. As if the stream can get any more unhinged. I mean, right? Aren't all the Greek god siblings in some way? Yeah, they're all siblings or fucking, like, each other's children. They're all children of the Titans. Children of the Titans. So yeah, so you've got the gods are siblings, and then you have the Olympians, which are their children. What is that? Fuck, this is hard to read. What the hell? Greek mythology. Oh, hang on. I'll let you guys see what I'm reading here. Sorry. Here you go. I don't know if you could read that, but that's what I'm reading. Oceanus, primeval god of the ocean, god of light, Titan, god of intelligence and resolve, Cronus. That's none of these. These are. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm reading. So Zeus came from Kronos and Rhea, but Kronos ate all of his children. What was it? I guess there was a prophecy? Phoebe, one of the 12 descendants of Uranus and Gaia, had the gift of prophecy. She was one of the 3 prophets at the Oracle of Delphi. Blah, 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 blah. Legend had that she would hear her mother's voice. Nope, that's not what I want. Something about a prophecies here. So, you got Zeus, Rhea's other children included Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, Hades, and Hestia. So, yeah, literally, Zeus, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, Hades, and Hestia all share the same mother. Oh, I'm looking. What? The Anons are challenging each other? It's fine. Fight! 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 You'll send me the family tree on Discord. Lovely. We have Anonymous, and then we have Anonymous Mysteries. What are you talking about? It's 2 totally different things. One of you has no profile picture. The other one is like an off-white profile picture from the way I see it in chat. Meow. Meow. Jesus Christ. I didn't know that. Oh my god, when Zeus came of age, he gave his father basically something that would make him throw up, that induced him to vomit up his long-lost siblings. Once reunited, they made up the Olympians deities, and they fought the Titans in a battle that raged on for 10 years. Bitch said, throw up my siblings. Spit them out. Bad dog. Oh my god! That's the funniest thing ever! No, bad dog. Egyptian mythology is also full of incest. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Most fucking royal bloodlines are full of incest. Oh, you guys get to see what my YouTube page looks like. Here we go, that's fun. Oh, Different Beast is fun too.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine. You've been trying to take my life this whole time.
Peace denied, only war. No, ceasefire.
I know underwater there are packs of you hiding.
You can fight, you can't war.
Yeah, I know exactly what you are.
A siren.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water.
And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks, you didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you.
We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens, singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are
do
a
that,
threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us, oh spare us please.
Why? So you can kill kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea. Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risks, I'm not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails, we're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water, let them drown.
He is a different beast
man.
now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, 'cause he
Alright,
won't
see you later,
take
Pickles.
more
Thanks for hanging out.
suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you.
What's happening? Batman, stop clawing at the garbage. What was that? No, I don't want to listen to Love in Paradise. Scylla. Scylla was right there, so. Do you mind, you little turd? Who's calling me?
The lair
Okay,
of Scylla
hang on. I have to re-download Discord onto my
This is
computer.
our only way home.
You're on my phone, and I have you next to the microphone.
Little people in the computer.
Oh my gosh, can you guys hear Hella? That'd be so funny. Let's just do it this way.
Literally phoning a friend.
Oh my god, it reads you just as much as it reads me on my audio capture. That's amazing.
Nice.
How's that sounding to you guys? Does that sound good? Because, I mean, if I don't have to re-download Discord. The Anons are still duking it out. Hang on a second.
But yeah, I wanted to talk mad shit about Lore Olympus, but I also was like, I already did a Lore Olympus video on my channel. I already said everything I wanted to say, but I'm still salty about it. And then Epic came out and I was like, I'm going to talk about it anyway.
Hell yeah. I just started seeing
Okay.
the animatics and the songs everywhere, and I went, I like this.
Yeah, especially Neil, Deli, the last person that we watched.
Oh, Neil. Neil's illustrations are amazing. I'm just in love. Please do the whole thing, Neil.
Also, Neil has a fundamental understanding of the Greek gods can look like anything and anyone. Nothing is stopping them from being different nationalities. Everybody else keeps making everybody white, and it's like, guys, please, you have the ability to draw. Expand the horizon.
Calypso, I've only seen her be black. Calypso, I've
Like
only...
from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
No, like Calypso, in Epic. Like, all the animatics
No,
I've seen about hers, she's black.
No, I know, and I'm thinking it's like, is it because the Calypso from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie was black?
I think it's because the girl who does her vocals, I'm pretty sure, is black.
I mean, that's cool, representation and shit, but like, okay.
Or it's some racist connotation of, oh, well, she's wild and lives in the jungle and on an island by herself, she must be black. Ooh.
She's been there for thousands of years, all by herself. People aren't designed to be alone, and gods aren't supposed to be alone either, so she's not doing well.
She's not even a god, though. She's just a nymph. That, like, Cersei has some vendetta against.
Yeah, can you imagine Odysseus when all of this is done going back to Cersei's island being like, because of you, I got date raped for 10 years. We are not friends no more.
Well, Cersei also canonically date raped him for, like, a year.
That's true.
She keeps him on her island for a year. In the original story, she doesn't send, Odysseus to the underworld. She sends him to Scylla. In the original story,
Yeah.
it's like there's Scylla and there's another one, and Scylla snatches like 6 people. The other guy makes whirlpools, and you're supposed to like, she would basically, Cersei's like, your only way is to go through Scylla, and like you have to hug as close to her coast as you can to avoid the other guy. And Odysseus stops paying attention and gets 6 guys snatched.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to bring up, right? The reason why Lore Olympus bothers me so much is because it fundamentally does not understand what major plot points in the original should have been kept and what plot points could have been, we can hand wave that away because it's not really important to things. Like Epic. We don't have to follow the exact story of getting to Scylla the way that he got there in the original. He could have just straight up been like, you know what, we have to make a pit stop in the underworld because people have been bitching about the underworld, and then we can flip over to Scylla right quick. What about the guy with the whirlpools? What about the guy with the whirlpools? Excellent point.
Avoid the whirlpools.
No, literally. Epic basically was like, these are the major plot points. What can we get rid of in the major plot point section and just skip to the next major plot point? We can get rid of this. Done. It's not necessary. We are on a time crunch.
Yeah, pretty much. We're doing this in song, guys.
Yeah, there were a lot of songs that he straight up cut out because they were super duper not necessary. They were fun, but not needed.
Okay, so we get a B track? Dude, give us a B track, please.
He said if he gets enough people interested, and I was like, you have literally millions of people, like, making animatics. What are we talking about? Give us a B track.
Like, sir, we're waiting for it to become an actual full-fledged musical. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I heard everyone talking about Epic the musical, and then I come to find out it's a concept album. That's it. That's as far as it's gotten.
For a concept album, it's very well done.
Oh, fuck yeah. And then dude laughs about his own fuck-ups. Like, at one point, he says 12 years in one of the songs, but it's supposed to be 10. And he's like, now I've got to figure out a headcanon in which how that makes sense, and either he was lying to Cersei and manipulating her, or him, like his creator, is just bad with numbers at this point in his journey.
Odysseus, 12. Odysseus suddenly doing math. Hey, my guy, the math's not math, and you want to rewrite my line? No. Sure, 12 years. That's not right, but okay, whatever.
You're saying it to Cersei. Who cares?
I really liked the last album just because it was like, oh no, it finally happened. He had enough of it.
Oh, it finally broke, yeah. Well, that's funny, because by the
in
time...
that song...
No, go ahead.
Uh-huh. No, go ahead.
Well, by the time, like, I even realized Epic was a thing, I think Ruthlessness was the first song that I heard. So...
Oh, the Poseidon is Pissed song.
Yeah, so I kind of got introduced to Epic by just like, wait, who's this man and what did he do and why are all these gods pissed off at him?
I think that's the reason why it is super funny is because the TikTok brats, I love them, but they have zero media literacy. We're like, is it because the Cyclops was a disabled little boy with his emotional support sheep? And I was like, no. That's not, no. Huh? What? Not at all. I don't know where we got that, but no.
No.
He was just chilling.
Literally, the only reason Poseidon is going after Odysseus for that is because Odysseus gave the fucking Cyclops his name, and the Cyclops prayed to his father to strike down Odysseus.
Can you imagine as a parent getting that voice message and just listening to all of them, and it's like, Poseidon, I need you to help me win this war. Snooze. I need you to help me drown the man I love. Snooze. Hey, Dad, I don't want to bother you, but this son of a bitch killed my goat and made me blind. Hold up. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Play that back.
Right. Dad, can you come pick me up? And, like, he
killed my sheep.
He even points out to, like, because he's not even, like, he's angry about it, really. He even points out to fucking Odysseus. He goes, this wouldn't have been a thing happening if he just killed my son, bud.
Yeah, the ancient Greeks were really, it's like, listen, if you killed him, you caught him slipping. But if he comes back to bitch about it, now it's my problem.
Right? He prayed. He asked me to do a thing. It's my kid. What am I gonna say? No? Bud, you could have just fucking killed him. I'm pretty sure that's like the half the plot of the first John Wick.
Yeah, it's like, you could just kill him.
Like
You
literally,
could just kill him.
John Wick gets to Buddy's house and he's like, listen, dude, I understand. My kid fucked up. He did some real stupid shit. You know what? Why don't you just kill him?
And John Wick took that real personal. You killed my dog. You killed my sheep. My favorite
My
sheep.
favorite sheep. You John Wicked him. You John Wicked the Cyclops, Odysseus. What did you expect?
That's
and
a
then,
great way of describing it. You John Wicked the Cyclops, my guy. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
and then Liam Neeson came in to fucking wanted your ass.
Right. And I think, okay, circling all the way back to why Lore Olympus doesn't work. Do you know the tale of Hades and Persephone?
Yes.
Okay, so in the Lore Olympus remake, they make it to where Persephone isn't kidnapped by Hades, which is a tried and true, like, yeah, it's a retelling, we can get rid of that. She gets raped by Apollo, and I had a whole minute where I was like, what? Apollo's not even in this fucking story. My guy is on vacation in this story. What are we doing?
He's sleeping in.
No, legitimately. And then people were getting, like, really invested. They're like, yeah, it's all Apollo's fault. And I was like, okay, depending on which myth you're reading, Persephone is either kidnapped and forcibly married, or she is kidnapped and then they Beauty and the Beast style fall in love. But Apollo, other than doing his day job, isn't there.
But was
So I
she
don't know.
kidnapped though? Because like the way I've always kind of seen it, and maybe it's just the way it's been written and the way in the ways that I've seen it, but like it always seemed like Demeter had such a fucking hold on Persephone that she literally basically ran away with Hades to piss her mom off, and then decided she just liked the situation she was in.
Okay, so that is the new feminist retelling of it, where Demeter is very overtly controlling of her only daughter, who is also the child of Zeus, and she finds a crack in the ground and realizes there's people down there and thinks she found a cool way to, like, circumvent her mom and just have a hidey hole where her mother wouldn't go, but found out there's dead people down here. And Hades is just trying to fucking eat his lunch and this girl keeps bothering him and he's like, oh my god, what do you want? Leave me alone. Hi, Kim Possible.
Hey Kim, what's up? Kim, that's weird. I've never called you that. Hi KP. Oh, sorry. Should I call you Goon Lord now? Is that a better title? Because I'm just one of your goons, even though I don't know it.
How is KP a goon lord? She's not Draken.
Well,
Whatever.
because apparently me and Lio are both KP's goons. I'm one of KP's goons. I just don't know it yet, according to Britt, which is just funny as fuck. KP's using you, Courtney. For what?
Yeah, for question mark?
For what? She
Yes,
literally comes in and goes,
yes, Hailstorm. Hades did marry a girl who was his niece twice over because his
again,
brother
they're all related.
fucked Demeter,
Who was
and
his
Demeter
sister.
had Persephone, and Persephone married Hades. I'm like, okay, the family tree is growing in a square at this point. What are we doing?
The family tree's always been growing in a square because, like, Hades, Demeter, and Zeus are all siblings. And fucking, so I guess that makes Persephone his niece, but also his niece-in-law? Like, his niece by blood
also
and
his
marriage.
wife?
Yeah, and then his wife. But I mean, considering most of the other ones are marrying their straight siblings, at least we went down to the fucking niece.
Sure, like, in here in Alabama, Hades is considered the weird one. He married his niece, not his sister.
He didn't keep it in the family enough.
I think the other thing that I disliked about Lore Olympus is the fact that Persephone does some fucked shit, which I'm like, okay, according to Greek myth, Persephone of the two of them was the actual homicidal maniac, and Hades just wanted to be left alone to do his stuff but not be bothered. So we're on track with that. But then they also try to play it off like, no, she's a little ooh-woo girl boss. You can't be mean to her. She's in the right. She killed 455 people in a fit of rage. What are we talking about?
She's literally the goddess of lust and impulse and, like, I'm sorry, lust doesn't have to be sexual. You can lust for blood. Bloodlust is literally a thing.
Yeah, so according to ancient Greeks, whenever they were trying to pay tribute to Hades, before they even got to his temple, they would make a detour to her temple and tell her, hey, thanks for keeping your husband super happy and not murdering all of us in fits of rage, and then go to him. It's like, what a wild world to live in. I gotta go tell this guy's wife thanks for not murdering us before I go tell him thanks for not killing me? What?
Well, cause like Hades.
What mob boss shit is this?
Well, cause Hades didn't kill anybody. His job was like literally to deal with you after you died. And like, let's be honest, he didn't sign up for the job. It was fucking assigned to him. Man got stuck with like the worst job of anybody in the fucking basement. And now he's got this bitch that keeps like literally breaking and entering into his house while he's telling her, go away. I mean, depending on which iteration you want to listen to. And then all of a sudden she's like, nah, I'ma move in and be queen of your shit. He's like, all right, fine. And then she starts murdering people in fits of rage, making his job exponentially more difficult.
Yeah. Okay, but all I can think of if we go on that retelling is him literally being like, hey, you want to come with me to see something cool? Her. Yeah, cool, awesome. Oh, this looks like the waterfall at home. It is. I brought you back home. Stop entering my house or I'm going to tell your mom. You can't tell my mother. Try me. You keep bothering me. He never gets around to it.
Also,
that's all I can ever think of.
Can we also talk about how narcissistic it is to be like, my grown-ass daughter moved away and lives with her husband for part of the year, so I'm gonna throw you into winter.
Yeah. I think for the Hades and Persephone myth retelling, which is what it is, the modern versions are fine, but the original myth itself is one of those, oh, you know what? I'm on Demeter's side. Like, I get this is supposed to be portrayed as, air quotes it, a love story, but I'm on Demeter's side.
I think everybody
just
sucks here.
The original is so profoundly like, damn, this lady is going through it.
I think everybody sucks here. I think Persephone is just trying to get away from her crazy helicopter mom, who's maybe a bit of a narcissist, and Hades is just like, bro, I just want to do my job.
Oh, so you don't know the original myth? Oh boy, I love telling people this, because it makes everybody be like, Hades, what the fuck?
Okay.
So, when Hades kidnaps Demeter's daughter, Persephone, the first time, right? He's not successful because Demeter's right there, and, like, she's literally looking at her daughter, who is canonically 15, while she's talking to her. And then Hades tries again in the middle of the night, right before they're going to bed, and he does manage to get her. Demeter is the goddess of fucking earth and shit. She cannot dig down into the earth deep enough to get to the underworld because Hades blocks her from doing so.
Oh.
He then returns Persephone to her mother, and when Demeter asks her what happened, what did he do?
He gave me a pomegranate.
What all grown? No, she didn't eat a pomegranate. She told her mother, he took my virginity by force and then told me I am married to him by the ancient laws of the underworld. And Demeter is pissed. She is so mad that she goes to Zeus and starts bitching up a storm, and Zeus tells her, yeah, no. Zeus, Hades was here already. He already submitted the paperwork. Your daughter is legally married to him. So
look, listen, this is how I get my wives, so I'm not gonna tell him not to.
Right, so Demeter gets so mad, she tells him, you're the king of the gods. You either annul this marriage, or I'm gonna make your life really terrible. And he doesn't believe her. So when Hades comes to pick up Persephone again, to take her away for their nuptial, like their official nuptials and all that shit, Demeter tells him, I hope you enjoy working overtime. And she plunges the world into an eternal winter until her daughters return to her, and she goes, every winter I will make it to where the people starve. You will not enjoy your time being married to a girl you stole. And I was like, huh. Nah, I'm on Demeter's side, I'd be that petty too.
I'm sorry, she's also killing hundreds of thousands of people in fits of rage. I can see where Persephone got it from.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? I understand the modern retelling being a helicopter pair, but the original story is like, I'm on Demeter's side, I'd be pissed too. You stole my underage daughter to fuck her and marry her? What the fuck is your problem?
Okay, but like, do we know that Persephone even told her the truth? Again, I'm still a little stuck on this, like, she really just wanted to piss her mom off with Hades.
In all honesty, no, but the way that the story is written, I'm more inclined to believe it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because the original retelling goes into uncomfortable detail.
Fair enough. I'm just trying to find a way to keep Hades my ooh soft boy that I want him to be, but I know it's not the case.
No, I know. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I like Hades too, especially, hey, how you doing, Hades, Lord of the Dead?
Yeah. Oh my god,
Hercules
yes.
movie. It's funny. But
I had a crush on that Hades.
No,
I don't
know
care.
The original myths. Please do not speak to me of the ancient lore.
He's a man. Should have been a fucking heads up right there. Honey, he's a man. He's a guy. Yeah. And then just random side tangent. We even have in Oz a man.
Yeah, I think that's the thing why I like Epic the Musical is because, well, the first album is like, Odysseus is really torn up about this kid and everything. No, in the original myth, he basically was like, Yeetus deletus.
Listen. They're sieging the fucking like castle. The kid ain't gonna make it. Now,
that's why I was like, okay, I love that they're trying to play this up like, oh, he's just a baby. I'm gonna be such a terrible person. Meanwhile, the city is on fire. There are bodies in the streets.
You kidnapped his
so
mother.
For real for now.
You kidnapped his mother. His father is dead. What do you think is going to happen with this child? And then, like, not to mention the fact that he's, like, trying to reason with Zeus. And Zeus is like, nah, he'll grow up and kill you, man. And he's like, no, I'll make sure that, like, he doesn't know his heritage and, like, never knows. And Zeus is just like, I'll tell him. The gods will make it known.
Nobody likes you.
He's like, the gods will make it known. It's like, bitch, did you really just say I'll rat you out? He'll kill you because I'm going to tell him to, so kill the baby. Or Zeus, back the fuck off.
You want to know what? Because I know me, I would have been so petty if it's been like, well, the gods will make it known. Does your wife know that you're out here telling me to kill a child? Is this a bastard child of yours before they reach the maturity of having immortality? Is that why you want me to kill him? Should I tell your wife?
Then he'll just kill you.
For just nuking people off the map because she was so pissed about it.
Okay, but like then he'll just kill you and then go to like Agamemnon and be like, hey buddy, I got a job for you.
Agamemnon just like, do
I
betray my king? You do it already. You open up the windbag when he told you don't be nosy.
It's like, sir, your king is dead. It's fine. I killed him. Go do this thing, or you're next.
But no, I love the fact that a lot of people were like,
I thought it was Eurylochus that opened the bag.
Odysseus, you literally killed everybody. I was like, okay, in Odysseus' defense, he's been through a lot of shit over the past, like, 20 years. I'd finally crack my cap, too. But also, do you think that some of the guys there were like, okay, if I can marry into the family, that's good. I've got daughters. And then they finally see Telemachus doing shit, and it's like, I don't think he likes girls. That's okay, I have a son. He can definitely still get into the family. You guys are out.
See, my other thing is that I don't really blame Odysseus at all for like any of the like quote unquote sacrifices he made. I mean, like the whole Scylla thing, y'all wouldn't have been there if you didn't fuck with the bag. He told you flat out what was fucking in it. It turned out to be true. You fucked him over when you guys were inches from home. Like, fuck it, 6 of you gotta go. Let's start with the one who fucking did it. Why not? Be stupid.
Do you know somebody actually had to reread the text? Do you know actually how far away they were from the island?
Not that far.
They
Meters.
were less than a mile away. They were basically pulling up the driveway.
Yes.
It was like, oh no.
And they opened the bag right the last second. Like, you couldn't have waited a second longer. Now, frankly, if I was Odysseus, I'd have been like, listen, the second we I put my feet on the shores of my land, you can have this bag and everything that's in it. They would have
Right?
waited.
Like, nope, you gotta get me home.
Like,
and then you can do whatever you want with it. And
instead of just
this
being
is a
like,
really bad
no,
storm.
no, you can't have the bag, you can't touch the bag, it stays closed. You can be like, all right, you guys want to know what's in the bag? Fine. When I get home, you have the bag and do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Right? Can you imagine that alternate universe though? Fucking Odysseus kissing Penelope, sloppy toppy style, and then, hey, can we have the bag? Yep. Bye.
Here you go.
Just like, oh.
And-
Even better, because I remembered this and I thought it was funny. So Cassandra, the bitch that could see the future that nobody believes,
Yeah.
was from Troy. Can you imagine if Odysseus fucking found her pouting outside the castle walls and she goes, I can see the future, and nobody believed me, Odysseus. I'm nobody. He comes home exactly on time, hands Penelope this girl, and he's like, congratulations, we have a son and a daughter. Our empire will grow extraordinarily.
Well, that kind of ignores the original, like the canonical opening of it. Because like the thing,
know, like that's funny.
And now I really want, like, I probably should look to see if it's even a thing, but I want to see like if there's songs about the original beginning. Probably not. I don't think he did any. But the whole fact of like, man was told, if you go to this war, you will be away from your home for like 12 years. So he's like, fine, I ain't going to war. My ass is going to pretend to be crazy. I'm going to put salt and lye in my fields. I'm going to put an ox and a donkey on my plow so it plows uneven and everyone's going to think I'm fucking insane. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody close to him figured out he was faking it and decided, I'm going to prove to everyone you're faking it by putting your son in front of the plow so that when you move it to not hit him, it proves you're of sound mind. And then he gets sent off to war. Like, bitch, why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Who's like, you have to do this. He's like, oh, no, that's okay. I want to get out of the Vietnam War draft. How do I do that?
Literally. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you're gonna go and you're gonna be away for 12 years. And he's like, no the fuck I'm not. He basically pulled down his pants and went, pudding! And then someone came along and went, you're faking it, and proved it wrong. And then literally led to the death of how many fucking people? Like, dude, you couldn't have just minded your own business? And then when it comes...
Sure yeah, mind your business.
And then when it comes to, like, Zeus being like, choose you or your crew. Honestly, if I were him, I'd turn around and be like, why the fuck should I die for any one of you, let alone all of you? Where are you going without me? What are you going to do? You're useless.
Captain, I have to see her.
But we'll die. That's
yeah,
fine.
And? It should have been, yeah, and?
It's like,
that should have been the response.
It's like, you've been doing that anyway, because none of you want to fucking listen. I'd say don't open the bag. You open the fucking bag.
Also, I love that, not love, but I do like the fact that he tells them point blank, these are Apollo, the god of the sun's cows. We can't eat them. And their response is immediately, but what about hamburgers for lunch? My brother in Christ. Do you not understand? Apollo doesn't really bother with people. It's usually Dad who shows up. Who is Apollo's father? I don't know. Zeus. You are gonna make a big problem for us.
Like, motherfuckers, I dropped a baby off of a ledge to not piss off this man.
I also like the fact that in Epic, all the gods are announced before they show up. Zeus is the only one where it's just thunder and then he's like, sup, motherfuckers. You made me get out of my gamer chair.
You made me get off of my throne of bitches for this. Cause in the Neo animatic of God games, his throne that he's laying on is all made out of like cloud women.
Yeah, I think people also forget Zeus is bi because he does have male lovers. He literally brings one and makes him an immortal cupbearer and constantly has him pouring Athena's wine. And I'm like, man, can you imagine the disrespect? I'm amazed that Hera hasn't just been like, I'll kill him. Like at this point, I'll kill him.
Well, one, he's immortal. I still laugh at the fact that like Athena's not even Hera's child. Can you imagine your husband's favorite child being his love child? One of his love children? Still think it's funny the intro to Cersei was, it's a power we couldn't resist. What was it? A woman.
What?
Says anonymous mysterious comment. It's in one of the songs.
No, that's the next line in the song.
Oh yeah.
It was a power we couldn't resist. What was it?
A woman. What?
Like, even he's just like, I'm not high enough for this conversation. What?
My brother in Christ, you sold your whole fucking crew for a woman. What are you talking about? That was such a call. That was such a fucking like a call right there, a little nod to be like, yeah, just so you know what's gonna do us all in the end is a woman.
I love how you can boil down almost every ancient story to the power of boners was stronger than common sense. Batman! Oh, there he goes. Bye.
Little shit's being annoying.
It's okay. He's doing his best.
Yeah, to get on my nerves because he wants
no.
food.
But no, do you know what I mean? It's like Epic the Musical is pulling more weight in the Greek myth retelling just by the fact that it is acknowledging Odysseus is not the hero in this. He's the
just
main
a man
character in this. he does some fucked up shit.
He's just a man.
Yeah. And then Lord Olympus tries to really hard to sell you on this. She's just an ooh-woo girl boss. She didn't do anything wrong. She killed untold amounts of people. She gaslit the shit out of her husband. She lied about all her shit. What are we doing?
But see, that's the thing is like most people like misconstrued Persephone as just being like she's the goddess of beauty. No, she's the goddess of beauty and lust and impulse. And there's one other thing too. And like spring. No, I think
the only normal thing is spring. Everything else is like, your resume of degeneracy is long and complicated.
It's also like why fucking it's half of the reason why I used to fucking say the devil would obviously be a woman. Because the fuck it's not evil's not gonna send you a not pretty package. Oh sorry, Greek goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, and procreation. Okay. Pleasure is a very, very encompassing term, okay? If you're someone who derives pleasure in the pain of others, Aphrodite is still going to be your patron god. And the impulse that comes with love and pleasure and like the pursuit of those things are very much even in her wheelhouse. Oh wait, that's the AI overview. Goddess of sexual love and beauty.
Well, that's like, I think this is the funniest story. So Hades and Persephone canonically have 2 kids, right? And their daughter is the youngest. So every time they had children, they would invite the gods, right? Show off the new babies. And Hermes at one point, because he's a little shit, looked at their brand new daughter, got an evil idea, and said just loud enough for Aphrodite to hear and said, this baby is the most beautiful woman in the world. Aphrodite doesn't like being told that she's not the most beautiful woman in the world. She freaks out about it. So she turns around to snap at him and then realizes it's a baby of the goddess of, like, death and whatever the fuck Persephone's going on. She's like, it's not even worth it to get mad about it.
I'ma keep my head this time.
No, legitimately, like, she did, like, a cost-benefit analysis of starting some shit and was like, it's fine. It's not, but I don't have beef with a baby, that's stupid.
Well, that's the thing, she was about to have beef with a baby, she just didn't want to have beef with the baby's mama.
Yeah, like, she took a whole minute being like,
do I want to get the shit slapped out of me?
Nah, that's okay, she's meth head crazy.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to fight her? No, I've seen her in a fight.
Well, that's like a lot of people sometimes, I think, don't remember that Aphrodite isn't this nice, soft, quiet, lovey woman. She's very aggressive. She's married. Well, no, she's married to Hephaestus. She's sleeping around with Ares, though. You gotta be a special brand of crazy to fuck that guy, right?
Again, well, like, that's the thing, though, is, like, Aphrodite and, like, with, like, the whole pleasure thing, war really falls into that so easily.
Yeah. So, have you heard the story of the guy that literally out of marble, he built his perfect woman and he prayed to Aphrodite to make her real?
That sounds about right. I've never heard of it, but the tracks.
Right, so he prays to Aphrodite to please, I made my perfect woman, please bring her to life so I can love her. So Aphrodite, being a little shit too, was like, sure, okay, what does because it's marble, right? It's all white. She's like, what does she actually look like colors and everything? So he tells her, and then she's like, okay, what else? And he's like, just make her crazy about me. And Aphrodite gives him this long look and goes, uh-huh, what else? And he goes, that's it. And she's like, all right, man, whatever. Not realizing, hey, buddy, being crazy about you can go two ways. The stone woman ends up fucking murdering him because he's falling out of love with her.
Yep. She wants to wear his skin Buffalo Bill style.
Yeah, actually. And she prays to Aphrodite. Aphrodite shows up. She goes, oof. She, like, somebody must have caught me on a bad day. I made you extra special mean. She's like, I want somebody to love me. And she's like, okay.
No scruples. Just like, yeah, why not? Sure. Yeah, I got time.
No, but I love the fact that Aphrodite acknowledges that, ooh, somebody must have caught me on a bad day, because apparently I was extra special mean.
It's like, ooh, did I do that? Ooh, who hurt me?
Who pissed me the fuck off?
Right? I love it.
Sorry, guy. I think that's why I don't like when people do the Greek myth retellings and they try to make the gods these perfect ooh small beings. It's like, no, they weren't. The originals were written to be assholes. Keep the original timeline. Let them be assholes.
Right? It's like I'm not in any way of sitting here simping over Zeus. I'm not in any way gonna try and pretend that man can be fixed. First of all, he's not a man. Second of all, like, you're the god of gods. Why would you be fixed? Why would you fix yourself? What? No. Bitch, I made you. I'm perfect. Fuck off. So, like, yeah, I don't need him to be faithful. It's probably a fucking better use of my time if he's not. Let's just be like, hey, here, boy. Plus, the man canonically fucks. Why wouldn't I want to try?
Yeah, besides that, like, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm gonna try. I really fucking despise characters in books and movies and TV shows that are the main character and they're oh so perfect. It bothers me a lot because, like, I kind of want to bust their teeth in. Like, you're not a real person.
You're not a real person.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I don't know, that kind of, the side tangent that kind of makes me think of Yellow Jackets. Do you watch Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, I've been watching it. I think I'm on episode 6.
Of the new season, or?
The first season, I'm behind.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're behind.
Oh, I don't care about spoilers. I'll still watch it.
Well, no, like, one of my favorite parts of that show, and, like, now it's funny, basically me and you are having a conversation and the stream is watching. Bye, Cinnamons.
Bye, Cinnamons.
So, my favorite part about the show is Shauna's husband. Because I'm pretty sure in the first season you get enough flashbacks at the beginning. So Shauna's husband, the writing for that man is absolutely, like, phenomenal. He is so fucking perfect in every way. I love him so much, but he's so stupid. He's so innocent and sweet, but at the same and like just wants to like do right by his family and his wife and shit. And Shauna's crazy ass keeps fucking him over at every turn.
Right? Like, stop it. We're trying to get through the day without murder. It's not working because of you.
Oh god, oh it all gets so much worse. Oh, I love that show so much. We're on season 3, me and the boyfriend are, and fucking it is the most wild season ever. I think 3 different episodes now has just had a weapon go into somebody's face.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it was the first episode where the boy is trapped underneath, or at least his leg is trapped underneath a part of the plane that had
Coach,
popped
yeah,
off.
they cut Coach's leg off.
Yeah, and I was like, this, right? Is it kind of fucked up that that's the first idea we came up with? A little bit, but it is the most quickest way to get out of it. You can learn to live without a leg, but we might not be strong enough to lift up whatever the fuck this is.
Well, no, if I remember correctly, like, I think it's like a wing, it's a piece of the plane. They get it off his leg, but his leg is crushed. Like, absolutely crushed, mangled to fucking smithereens. Because, like, they're all panicking, and Misty comes in, and she's like, Misty's got a weirdly cool head in these situations, like, right from the get-go. And she's the
She's a
one.
psychopath,
Oh
like,
yeah.
born and bred.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like she's the one who basically assesses his leg and is like, "No, it's fucking mangled and we don't have like the resources for pain management to deal with the potential infection of like necrotic tissue." Like a lot like I know it's a little impractical cuz it's a TV show, but a lot she did actually like weigh the situation out, and that's why she ran over and just cut off his leg. Cuz it was just like,
Again,
this is crushed. We can't deal with this. We can deal with a lost limb.
right, it's one of those. Okay, her character is also the nursing home attendee
She's
in
a
her
nurse.
older years.
Yeah.
Misty.
Yeah, she's a
I
geriatric
I
nurse.
like Misty so far as a character for two reasons. One, you're a psychopath born and bred in like hometown America, so it's really good that you decided to not become a serial killer. And number two, people like her are actually really good in high tense situations because they can play the cost benefit analysis game really fast and be like, we might have to kill him. We could save him. Now we'll just kill him. That's 100% easier, I promise.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, spoiler alerts. I don't know if you're that far or not, but like, Shauna ends up killing a guy, and like Misty shows up, and it's just like, all right, so you do this, and you do this, and you do that, and I'll chop him up, and here's how we'll dispose of him. And it's just like, excuse me, have you done this before?
Okay, but I also feel like a lot of women watch true crime, and it's like, in theory, we have never killed somebody, right? But also in theory, oh no, we know the steps enough, and plus we can clean up real good behind us, so
And I mean,
we could get rid of a dead body.
they already have killed, indeed, like dismembered multiple people at that point, given the fact that it happened when they were in the woods. Like,
Yeah.
Shauna even starts snapping at one point in the first season where she's like, just this little inner monologue about how easy it is to skin something, or she's saying it to her husband or something, to Jeff, who's just, he's so adorable. I love him so much.
Yeah, again, it's fine so far. I personally don't like the back and forth of the timeline thing. It's like, I'm actually more invested of what happened on the murder summer camp version timeline than whatever the fuck they've got going on as adults. But I'm willing to suffer through both.
It gets better. Because, like, inevitably, you get there soon enough, like, after, I think it's partway through the first, yeah, because you got to get out to Lottie's retreat, and you get out to Lottie's retreat in the first season with, like, everything. And, it does end up tying things into the point where, like, shit that happens in the flashback kind of pertains to what's happening in the like the foreground, and like, or like in the forward view, and like kind of vice versa. It gets weirdly, like, I'm pretty sure it's the same people who did Lost are doing this. Or is that from?
Oh, yeah,
I think that's from.
I was
But it has,
alive for Lost. I don't remember watching it though.
it's got a very Lost-esque timeline to it, in the sense of like the kind of supernatural, and like, did they get home or didn't they get home? Because the whole thing about Lost was like a plane went down and they were on an island, they survived the crash, and they were trying to survive until they got rescued. When it looked like they weren't getting rescued, they were going to try to escape and everything, and a whole bunch of shit happened in the interim. And inevitably, they end up getting off the island, and like a good portion of them end up like home, like they get rescued. But then you come to find out that they never actually made it off the island, because weird timey-wimey shit, and then by the end of the series, you find out that they're basically in purgatory. They never actually survived the plane crash. But, like, so much of, like, a lot of the flash forwards that they do make you think that, like, yeah, they get home, they get out of it, it's fine, and then things start happening where you're like, wait, but did they? Because, I mean, me and the boyfriend are at the point in the show where we're sitting here going, what if they never made it back home? And all these flash forwards are fucking fever dreams, because they're still out there.
Ooh, that would be super fucked up though.
Everyone in this chat like, oh, what did I miss? You guys missed a bunch. We're just talking about, me and Hella are talking about, Yellow Jackets out loud now. It swerved. It does that here.
Swerve.
Yellow Jackets?
Skeet, skeet.
It's a show about a high school soccer team in like 1997. Not a true story, but this is where it's set. It's set in 1997, a high school soccer team. They're on a plane trip to go to a tournament, and the plane crashes in the Ontario wilderness, and they're stuck out there for 19 months, and they end up like cannibalizing each other during the winters. And it's like my newest favorite show right now because oh my god, it's just so well done. It's got some big names in it. It's got Christina Ricci in it. It has the first season, the first two seasons have fucking who plays Natalie? Oh, who plays Natalie? Is it Winona Ryder? I think it's Winona. Hang on a second, I gotta look something up now. Who plays Nat? Yellow Jacket. Ah! No, not Juliette Lewis. Fuck it, my bad. Juliette Lewis is in it in the first two seasons. Really? Are you gonna throw up? You get a hairball?
Oh, poor Batman.
No, that was magic.
Do you know that your cat lost a significant amount of weight? What could have possibly happened? Looks at the leg missing. What could have possibly happened? I love that story so much because it talks so much about how human beings don't make the connection.
Oh god, I don't know if I've ever told that story on stream before. Did you throw up a hairball? Yeah, probably. I'll get it after. So for anybody in the chat who doesn't know, I've got two cats. One of them is missing a leg. He's missing a back leg. And he wasn't always missing the back leg. It's a fairly recent thing considering he's 14 and it happened about 4 years ago, I think. Maybe 5 at this point. Anyway, when I first got him back from my ex who had him for a year, he was severely overweight. And he was supposed to lose a bunch of weight, which we did. We got his weight down. But then he lost the leg, and I ended up having to bring him back to the vet for something completely unrelated. And this wasn't the vet that took his leg off. And the vet weighed him and fucking says to me in the middle of the appointment, I'm a little concerned because he's lost a significant amount of weight really fast. And like, that's usually indicative of something, not great happening. So like, keep an eye on it. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, fuck. All right. Thanks for that. I'll keep an eye on that. I'll like start weighing him more or whatever. And I like finish up with the appointment. I pack him up in his carrier and I start walking him home. I get halfway across the parking lot and I realize, of course he lost a significant amount of weight. He lost a whole fucking leg. Literally overnight. Like, I even doubled back. I went back into the vet's office and I'm like, yeah, all that weight he lost, do you think it's maybe the leg? And even the vet was like, oh, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Oh my god, okay, have you ever watched the most popular girls in school on YouTube?
It rings a bell, but I can't picture it off the top of my head.
They are the ones that did the original audio for the pregnant meme. I'm not pregnant. Well, not after that punch or not. I've been taking Muay Thai classes. I was never pregnant, Trisha. Are you sure? Yes, I'm fucking sure. I'm sorry, but why the fuck is everybody yelling over here? Oh, I found this positive pregnancy test. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh my god, the Barbies? Yes.
Yeah, that's where they got the original audio from.
That's amazing.
It's a whole series. They rip off this other Barbie's arms, and literally at one point she's saying how she lost like 100 pounds, like 50 pounds, and the same girls that ripped her arms off look at her and go, oh my god, what's your secret? And she looks at her and goes, my arms were ripped off?
My arms were ripped off. That's amazing. Yeah, I basically had that in real life.
In school because at one point the popular girl's mom is like going to the OBGYN and the doctor's like, Miss Van Buren, I don't know how to tell you this, but how long do you think you've been pregnant? Oh, 2, 3 years. Mom, well, unless you're gonna give birth to a, rhino, you're not pregnant. It's just fat. Why are you gasping? How much do you drink? And she goes on this long list of shit. Hold on, if I can find it, I'll give it to you so you can watch it.
That's amazing. It's
And
like
it's all stop motion Barbie dolls.
I love that. It's like this episode of fucking Maury I saw one time where this girl this woman's got a son and he moves his girlfriend in and they tell him don't be making no babies, but they make babies and she gets pregnant. But the mom is convinced that it's not the son's kid and she says, "Oh, she looked pregnant before she even moved in here." And they go to the live clip of the girl sitting with Maury and the girl's like, "I was just fat. I've always been fat." It's just
Okay, I just sent it to you. And I was like, these are grown men, by the way, playing with these fucking Barbie dolls. Apparently, some little girl told them how girls actually play with their Barbie dolls with all this convoluted fucking soap opera shit.
I mean, it's true. It's very true.
Yeah, I sent you the link. Oh my god, it is so funny.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I'll probably watch it off stream first, though.
Yeah.
See how canceled it gets me.
I'm gonna hop the call so you can watch it on stream and just die laughing.
Alright. See you later, Hella.
Bye!
Bye. Are you gonna let me get out of the call myself? Thank you. Okay. Interlude of Hella. We will put that in the YouTubes. What is that? Girl in school. Is that the one I want? That is the one I want. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this thing here. There we go. We're gonna watch a stupid Barbie video. Hell yeah.
I'm afraid I have some bad news. I don't really know how to tell you this, but according to your test results, you're not pregnant.
But doctor, how could this be?
Well, I don't know how you... Is that a wine bottle?
I'm sorry, it's past noon and you just told me I'm not pregnant. I'm coping. I'm celebrating. I'm copabrating. I'm celebrating. Call it what you will.
Did you specifically bring in a wine bottle just
It's
so
how
you...
I deal with stressful situations, doctor.
Really, Mom? Is stressful situation your new term for seeing a fully clothed man?
Shay, Mommy just lost a child. A child, Shay. Be nice.
Yeah, Shay. Mom's going through a lot right now. Losing a baby is a traumatic event.
Well, good thing she has the abortion queen of Johnson County by her side.
I know that you're trying to insult me, but they're actually naming a wing of the clinic after me, so let's see who's laughing when I'm cutting the ribbon to the Cameron Van Buren Center for Vacuum Research and Fetus Disposal.
Cameron, I don't really think that this is the kind of thing that anybody should be laughing about.
Cool it, Michaela. You're a prime example of why this city should okay abortions into the 30th trimester.
Girls, you're all treasures. Lovely, accidental treasures.
Postpartum
Mistakes,
abortions.
but treasures. Now, doctor,
Mistakes.
if this isn't a baby inside of my stomach, what exactly is it?
Well, how long have you been under the assumption that you were pregnant?
I don't know, 2, maybe 3 years.
What?
I admit I thought it was a little long, but I was pregnant with Michaela for 16 months.
Jesus, that explains why she's the size of Polly Pocket.
I know.
First of all, unless you gave birth to a hammerhead shark, you did not have a 16-month pregnancy. Second, Miss Van Buren, how much exactly do you drink?
Well, not much. I mean, I'll have a glass and a half of wine at lunch, then nothing like a ice-cold Vima when the sun's setting. Zinfandel spritzers while I'm cooking dinner for the girls. Red, not white. Several gin and tonics with my evening meal, which take me straight into dessert. And some delicious cherry wine. Then I'll curl up with the latest issue of O magazine and half a bottle of scotch. Then a quick shot of whiskey before bed so my dreams are peculiar and nice. Come morning, I can hardly get out of bed without a spicy Bloody Mary. Can you blame me, senor? I like the bite. Cha-cha! Then a couple of wine coolers, 2 tree, in the mid-morning for energy, Zappo. And what do you know? We're back at lunchtime. It means wine time in my book.
I don't even think my alcoholic ex-husband
God.
drank that much.
In my professional opinion, I'd have to say that the growth, which you believe to be a 2-year-old child growing in your belly, who, by the way, you'll be able to talk by now, is nothing more than a tremendous amount of fat.
Gross.
You might want to put yourself on a liver transplant list, because you're going to need a head start.
In my defense, doctor, I did think I was drinking for 2.
God damn it, Mom. Did you really drag me out of school just to find out that you're a fat ass?
Yeah, Mom, I was supposed to get an anal bleaching in a Brazilian today, and I was on jury duty. I just didn't go.
Girls' night!
No, Mom, it's not girls' night at all.
Okay, alright, I can't do 10 minutes of that. Jesus Christ. It is just stop motion Barbies at the end of the day. That's amazing. That's so funny. So much alcohol, like, oh my god. Alright guys, I'm running out of steam. It's been just about 4 hours anyway. I think I'm gonna call it there. I had fun, as always. I'm only half in the camera. As fucking always. Hearts. Be good, go eat something. Touch grass. Don't cosplay as pedophiles. Have a good night.